Order. If I'm going down, I'll take a whole lot of people with me.
Order in the court.
Cancel that bitch. I'll buy it. You're incapable of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Leave me. You know, get the fuck out.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
And I know she the law, and she know I'm the ball, and she know I get above the law, and she know I'm raw, she know I'm from the...
You going to jail. You're going to jail.
All good, man? I'm great. All right, just making sure. You're an officer too? Yeah. No, I'm just making just security? I'm our guy. Okay, I just gotta make sure, man. All right. I'm our guy.
I am Tiffany A. Henyard of Dolton, Illinois.
This video will look at how to pronounce Chicago and Illinois.
Illinois.
And we don't put out the good things that is happening. But you guys got to connect the dots. D-O-T-T-S.
What?
Dots.
I was just riding the bike.
Communication. COMMUNICATIONOS. So stop with the grandstand. For the 18th time, you guys got to learn to get out your feelings because you guys want to be petty.
Look at your neighbor and say he's a meat stretcher. He'll stretch your meat. What? Hallelujah. I beg your pardon. Look at your neighbor and say he's a meat stretcher. He'll stretch your meat. Hallelujah.
Have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelmed? Have you ever been swallowed up?
I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
David said, get out of my way, because I'm about to bust a move. And David danced. Come on. And David danced.
Hey. Stop her. Hush, hush. Silence in the name of Jesus. I lift my hands.
My man.
What a nigga, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing nigga, come suck a bitch toe.
been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelmed? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed? I would have been. Have you ever been swallowed up? 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 Have you ever been swallowed?
Happy birthday if it's your birthday. Happy day after the travesty known as the Dolton Trustee Board meeting, child. Hey there, bestie. Lord. I am so tired, y'all. I am so GD tired. But we're going to get through it because we need to take the time to talk. Yesterday, we had to watch. Today, we got to take some time to talk when it's not 11:30 midnight because these people are looking crazy. Specifically, Big Tiff looked like she fell off her rocker, like she went insane, like she was possessed, like she something else entered her body. What is that called? They need to call Exorcist or something like that. You know what I'm talking about. I don't do scary movies, child. But something just ain't right, okay? But you know, all the news programs are talking about it, so it helps us to get an idea of what the hell was going on because you know the mics don't work. People cutting the mics off, people yelling and arguing, Big Tiff going off. Do we even hear her? When she starts talking, talking, do we hear her? This is what I hear. It's like, girl, oh my God, ain't your 3 minutes up? What the F? Actually, 2 minutes. I'm still in awe of like, what the hell just happened here? I'm still like, I just don't even understand what is happening right now. And while this woman always talks about everybody else, and trust me, we're going to talk about everybody else. But while this woman talks about everybody else, she never has any type of discernment whatsoever. She cannot introspectively look at herself. She can't see anything. It's who the hell does she think? Queen of Sheba. Child, this woman thinks she is the Queen of Sheba. That's why she says crazy stuff like, how dare you do this to a Black woman in power? Girl, barely. This is the problem, right? She's lost control. That's what the problem is that she's lost control. And honestly, we've been hearing that the money been gone since forever, right? But let me take a step back, y'all. Let me take a step back. Shout out to everybody who is here. Apologies. Where are my manners? I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Shout out to everybody who is here. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of my channel members. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the mods. Shout out to whoever we had to get on up out of here yesterday, child, because it was a long night. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? So appreciate you. I know it's everybody in here. Let's see, Casey Cat, I see you. I appreciate you. Tehran up in here. Death Dare Up Aper. I know I've seen you before. Shout out to you, hun. I appreciate you. Shout out to Amnaz with the first super chat. As always, I appreciate you, hun. I think she live streaming. Kamala, yes. Hey, y'all. Kamala is talking crazy. Kamala has picked her VP, y'all. Tim Warts, something like that. I don't know who he is. Ain't even never heard of him. I thought it was going to be Josh Shapiro or the dude from North Carolina or Arizona. And then she picks this dude from Minnesota. Is Minnesota a Republican state, y'all? Does anybody know? Is Minnesota a state where it was like, all right, well, she got to pick him because, you know, she might not get the state, you know? We're not going to really talk about Cam today because I just don't have the energy. But we got to get back on that ass, especially now that she didn't chose Tim Waltz or whatever his name is. But don't forget also, y'all, Doug does the nanny. Child, I feel like I'm getting better at some of these titles. Shout out to Supreme 10. Shout out to Grape Tea. Love you back, hun. Always, always, always here supporting me. Shout out to TJ. I see you, hun. Kennard the DJ. It's almost your birthday. I see you, boo. Shout out to Dion up in here. Taz, I see you. I appreciate you. Roving reporter Mama Gemini is up in here, up in here. Our girl Elise is up in here. Skinny boy. You early. What's up with that? Did Crimson end early? I know you over there with Crimson. I know Lennon is on. Everybody is on, child. Lennon Honor is on Umar's ass. Child, Lennon is on Umar's ass, and we love it. I love it. Shout out to Lennon, okay? Shout out to Jay up in here. I don't care if we in church. If the person next to me turns to me and says that I'm throwing hands with them, child. Who knows? Just be prepared, child, because that's our church segment. Before we get started, we have to pray for a good stream, child. And these people, these are real churches, y'all, okay? These are real churches. This is what we've succumbed to here in the United States of America, child. Shout out to Wonderfully Melanated. I see you, hun. Thank you so much for being here. Ryan James, I see you. I appreciate you. What is this? Mishy 77. Give me a sec, y'all. Got to pop my popcorn. I know this is about to be good. Thank you so much for being here. MB Burke, I see you. I appreciate you. Who else we got? Ryan, if I missed you, I apologize. Shout out to you, hun. Just your average Thai. Shout out to you. I see you. I appreciate you. One True Emperor always here laughing hysterically. I see you. I appreciate you. Everybody, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Robert Zhang was hanging out last night. I saw you. She running Dolton like it's the hood booger, not the hood booger business back in the day. Okay. I agree, though. I'm just saying, but I agree. Shout out to Roses up in here. Shout out to Larry Huddleston. Shout out to you, hon. I appreciate you. Rob the Ruler. Shout out to you, hon. I see you. I appreciate you. Pearls Pink 4. Minnesota is a radical state. Okay. A radical state. I don't know if that's good or not. Casey Cat said the VP pick is a far... Not a far left liberal. Did she get an agenda up yet, child? Shout out to Skinny Boy. He said, not ABCD advocate. Oh, no. She going after everything. She trying to cross-reference everything. She's like, blacks, check. Women, check. ABCD, check. That's what she doing, if you ask me. That's what I think, okay? Shout out to Copper Rain. I see you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I know he on that ass. He is not taking a break. We gotta take a look at this school that's actually built and will be open this year. I'm gonna see if we can maybe do that this weekend and live stream that this weekend. Up in the air. We shall see. Shout out to Casey Cat for being a member for a bond. Thank you so much for your support. She said, Miss Shawn, it's craziness. Child, we see. I can't even imagine living there, y'all. I cannot imagine living in Dolton. I'd have been let that house go to foreclosure. I promise you. I'm sorry. That disrespect, we're going to get to it. Shout out to Jennifer Roberts is up in here. I see you. I appreciate you, hun. Decline Management, opening up the lounge. I see you. I appreciate you. Everybody, there is a second channel, Messy Miss Shawn Reacts. That's where I'm going to put all of the Section 8 tours. Make sure you give a vote once we're done with Big Tiff, what we go into, whether it's crime is down or is it Section 8 tours. Make sure you vote. All right. You got to say around here. Data Junkie, been watching the recaps all day, and each time I get something I didn't catch before. Exactly. These recaps and commentaries are almost better than the live event, because we got to just go through the live event so we don't miss anything. We've missed stuff. So I want to revisit a couple of the people that spoke and her foolishness so that we can at least comment now. Because I don't want to stop the stream you know, when we're live streaming what's going on, because we might miss something, child. We would have missed some good stuff, child. Big to the veil, up in here. She was so out of pocket. I know for a fact after last night, she has to pay every man in her life to be around her. Who's left besides Kamal? Who's left? I don't think there's many people left, child. That's the thing. We gonna get to it. Thank you so much, Casey Cat. Appreciate you, hon. She said VP picked him in a speech. Some people's socialism is other people's just being neighborly. And that's why we have people that are saying that they're giving their Section 8 tours because they're getting taken care of. And then we got people commenting, talking about, why y'all so upset? Because we work. That's why. Because we work. And that's what our taxes go to. If you don't have nothing, then you can't appreciate much. But we'll get into it. If not today, another time. Thank you so much. Thank you for the information. Lady Fairport, also known as Teflon Dawn, D-A-W-N. Thank you so much, hon. I see you. I appreciate you. Kofa don't work, meaning YouTube, but he be hanging out in the chat. So I'm going to give you credit for that. Kofa, when is the last time you back on live stream, child? Or did I miss it? Is it me? What's the schedule, child? What is the schedule? He said, y'all black, talking down on a black woman in power.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
That's slowly coming to an end, Big Tiff. That's slowly coming to an end. Shout out to Kofa. Shout out to Kimberlyn. I see you, hon. I appreciate you. Who else we got up in here? I think we covered everybody. Shout out to everybody who is here. Sharon, I see you. She still got DOT. Yes, Heavy D's bigger, younger brother was there. And Mr. DOTTS. I found that out later as well because we didn't really see or hear from them. But that doesn't mean that Heavy D's bigger, younger brother won't be there for Thornton Township, and will be there for that as well. So let me see. Who else? I think I got it 2 weeks ago. What kind of schedule is that? No, I'm going to need you to get it together. Shout out to Kofa in the building. All right. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. So I was looking at Facebook today while I was supposed to be working. I actually made it into the office. I don't know how I did it. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Take me to the King. Truth is, I'm tired. Like literally. Okay. But so Big Tiff, I'm going to just say it's her. Okay. Over here on the Thornton Township site. She said, F y'all. I got Thornton Township. I ain't worrying about near none of y'all. All right. So she has to put up her events. So this is as of 3 hours ago. We're going to put it on her, okay? Get ready for the Taste of Thornton Township event presented by Supervisor Tiffany A. Hanyard and the Thornton Township Board on Saturday, August 17th from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. That is a full work day. Enjoy a day filled with live music, dancing, bingo, local food vendors, face painting, go-karts, and family fun for all. Don't miss out on this fantastic community celebration. You can register here at this link. And this event for Thornton Township residents only. And of course, you see she has to have her picture on here. And Jay Holiday, I guess it's live music by Jay Holiday. Isn't that somebody, y'all? And Kiki Wyatt. Ain't that the one that got 10 children or something like that? Shout out to Sisodi. Thank you so much, hon, for buying me a coffee. Thank you so much, hon. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you for everyone that has bought me a coffee over there on Buy Me a Coffee. I appreciate you. I'm not drinking coffee this week, but next week is something different. I've been drinking tea, y'all. I've been tea. I'm trying to change my habits. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. So Big Tiff said, we moving forward. I'll just go on over to Thornton Township. So if y'all are in the area, shout out to any Dolton residents. Taste of Thornton Township, August 17th, all damn day. And you get to listen to Jay Holiday and Kiki Wyatt because they're going to be in the place. Who paying for that? Bueller. Who paying for that? Bueller. I'm just saying. Shout out to another troll extraordinaire. TQS is up in here. It's better for this weight loss journey for sure. But I love coffee. I love coffee. But the tea has been all right. I put honey in it. And actually, it'd be all right. It'd be all right. I can't do it all the time, though. So I did get my, shout out to Amaniza. She can hear me if she's still around. There's $3 today for a drink at Starbucks. So I did get that today because ain't no way I'm not going to take no discount at no Starbucks. I'm going to take all the discounts. But that's a pink drink, so it's not coffee. Shout out to Kofi. I appreciate you, hun. Thank you so much. He said, leave me be. The army got me grinding, and I just found out I got a 2-year-old son. Listen, pause. Child, I saw that post, and I just didn't comment because I didn't know if you was trolling or not because it said S-U-N. How? That's an episode, Kofi. All right, I'm going to since you're defending the United States and you in the military, salute to you, sir. I'm going to give you a break. However, we're going to need a live stream on this information on how you just found out you got a 2-year-old son, okay? Content definitely loading on that last one. Okay. Child, when anybody sees Kofa go ready to do a live stream and he talking about the 2-year-old, please make sure you send me an email. Okay, text me if you got my number, okay? Because, child, I got to be there. I will schedule my damn meetings around that. I got to be there. Like, look at TQ as he said, I refuse to comment to until I see the DNA results. I'm not going to say nothing else. I'm going to just let it be. Kofa working. He working for the military, child. I'm going to leave it at that. Waiting for the live stream. Yes, we need more details. So if y'all see it, make sure you alert me, just in case, child. Alert me. Shout out to everybody who is here. Shout out to Kofa. I'll let you have your time. Congratulations, child. Congratulations. If he just found out, if Kofa, if you just found out, then that means basically that's a birthday. Since you just found out, it's like a birthday for your 2-year-old son. Okay, congratulations. But we're going to need that tea. Moving on, child, moving on. All right. So if y'all are in Thornton Township, Dolton, wherever, make sure you go live stream, take some video, because I'll be glad to show. I show all the good stuff. I be showing all the good stuff regardless of what Big Tiff says. I'm about to sue her for slander because we cover it all. If we don't cover it, nobody covers it, okay? So 4 hours ago, Thornton Township, child, you see all the pictures of her. If you can't, let me see if I can make it bigger, okay? You see all the pictures of her. Join us for an exciting back to school. All right, well, this is a good one, I guess. Back to School and Youth Summit event hosted by Supervisor Tiffany A. Henyard and the Thornton Township Board on Saturday, August the 10th. Is that this weekend? Yeah, it's this weekend, y'all. Make sure you go and record and let me know. From 3 to 7 p.m. at 14900 Greenwood Road in Dolton. This fantastic event will feature free book bags and school supplies, delicious food, live music for a damn live music. Is it going to be Kiki Wyatt and Jay Holiday, child? Music, games, and family fun. It's a great opportunity to prepare for the new school year and enjoy a wonderful afternoon with your community. Don't miss out on the fun and festivities. Register here. This event is for Thornton Township residents only. Oh, so we can't go. Damn it. I thought this might be the reason that I should go to damn Dolton or Thornton Township, but obviously not. Okay. They're going to have speakers and performers. It's going to be inspirational. They getting free book bags and school supplies, everything free. So if your kids need some backpack and school supplies, you know where to go. You better live in the township though. You probably, child, even if I didn't listen, Thornton Township people, just go and get your free shit. Child, you paying for it anyway. I don't even care if you have kids. Go and get your book bag. Get your free concert with Kiki and Jay. Go be there. Jason need to be there. The trustees need to be there. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? I'm running for this. I'm running for that. I'm running for this. I'm running for that. I'm gonna need you to come and vote for me because this is half damn crazy and this is where your daggone tax dollars is going. Okay? But that's just me, child. You know, and you don't know what you would do. Okay, I don't know. All right, so that's some old stuff. You know her picture on everything. So that is 2 weekends in a row for Thornton Township. This one, Dolton is included, that you can go ahead and get on down there and get a taste of Thornton Township and your back to school supplies. What more do y'all need? She taking care of the community. She love you and ain't nothing you can do about it, okay? Anyway, moving on, child, moving on. Let's go to WGN first, child. I try to put these in order the best way I can. 3 Dolton trustees schedule special meeting. So what I didn't realize until they said it is that the first meeting was the special meeting, which is probably more the reason why Jason started it. Remember, he started it, and then here come Lacey talking about you can't do this with his limping, bent over ass. And then they, you know what happened afterwards. So let's hear what they got to say.
3 trustees from the village of Dolton have called a special meeting tonight with a full agenda of village business to be handled.
And WGN's Jenna Barnes is joining us live with why they are going about it this way. Jenna?
Yeah, Ray and Micah, you can see people lined up here behind us for the first of 2 contentious meetings here in Dolton tonight, set to get underway in just a matter of minutes. The trustees who do not support embattled Mayor Tiffany Henyard say she doesn't let them put items on the regular meeting agenda, so they called a special meeting to start before hers tonight.
For the Dolton Fire Department year to date.
Dueling meetings in Dolton. At the first, trustees plan to vote to freeze spending on village credit cards and return the 4 SUVs that make up Mayor Tiffany Henyard's police detail. Purchases, they say, were never approved. They're also planning to discuss layoffs because of the village's financial circumstances they blame on Mayor Henyard. The trustees also plan to vote to place Dolton's deputy police chief, Lewis Lacey, on administrative leave, pending an investigation into.
Now, imagine going to a meeting and working knowing that your job is on the damn line in advance. Now, he's been missing for a while, quote unquote, missing, but he showed up for this. So he's one of the people that's still, in my opinion, still like there for her or whatever. But yeah, child, they said your ass is out of here or on leave or whatever. So I want to know what the hell he did. Anybody from Dolton know what the hell it is that he allegedly did? Because obviously he had to have done something in order for them to put him on administrative leave, I would think. Allegedly. Damn, Stan. Whoo, Lord.
Administrative leave, pending an investigation into what they call improper actions. Lacey, accused of doing the mayor's bidding. He declined to comment on tonight's vote.
Oh, you didn't want to comment, boo? Why you don't want to talk? You always clear the room. I'm going to clear the room.
After that, Henyard is planning to fire her top aide, Keith Freeman, who pleaded not guilty earlier this year to a bankruptcy fraud charge. Last month, Henyard fired him from Thornton Township, the other government she runs. But the trustees say they won't allow tonight's firing to happen because they say Freeman is doing the village's work, and they now consider him to be a whistleblower.
To the prior year.
And those trustees say firing a potential whistleblower sets them up for yet another lawsuit. And that is something the village simply cannot afford. A jam-packed night here scheduled in Dolton. We'll see how it all unfolds. We'll be back with updates at 9 and 10. For now, we're live in Dolton.
So Lacey, we don't know. If anybody knows, let us know. So that's why Tiff was trying to bait the trustees into saying that they agreed to fire Keith. That was a bait. I mean, she was crazy. She's unhinged for sure, because she talks that way because she wants to get a rise out of them, and she usually can get it out of Kiana. Now, Kiana will get it with that ass. Let's not get it twisted. But she's the one that usually will go and say something back to her. And I'm telling you, she likes that type of stuff, meaning Big Tiff, right? So they wanted her, from what I understand and what I've been looking at, or she wanted them to be pulled into it so that she could, or they could be liable as well if he is a whistleblower, which obviously we think that he is. Why is she getting rid of him? Why is she getting rid of him? He did something that she don't like. Remember, we did a video for those that were here, and if you didn't see it, shame on you, where Keith sent out this email where he said, I want y'all to let me know if the mayor asks you to do something you're not comfortable or you get threatened, you send it to me. I want to know, blah, 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 blah. That was the first sign that he is allegedly talking to the feds for himself, for his freedom. Okay. Something is going on with him. Something is going on with him. So I guess to play it safe, they've probably been advised by Lori Lightfoot, which seems to have been a good hire, probably to shut the F up. Don't engage. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Elise. She said he's not a whistleblower because he was reactive and working with the feds, not proactive. Get it right, news report. He's an informant. I would agree. You're right. But yeah, because he's doing it for his own self. He still should be held accountable for what the heck his part was in all this, for sure, for sure. I'm not the forgiving person like a lot of the people that I see. No, I don't forgive you. No, you did wrong. You need to pay the consequences, just like the kids need to pay as well. So give us the information. We'll take it into consideration. But your ass still going down for what you did, including that daggone fake bankruptcy where you lied about all your income, child. Sloppy. Just sloppy. All right, here's the next one. 3 Dolton trustees schedule special meeting. All right, see if they say anything.
Had a meeting in the village of Dolton.
Trustees arranged a special meeting with an agenda of items they say their embattled mayor has not been taken care of.
Why is her head so long? There's just something about her. What is going on?
Jenna Barnes is live in Dolton again tonight with the latest. Jenna?
Ray and Micah, the Board of Trustees did approve some layoffs when they came back from closed session, as they say Dolton is facing a financial crisis.
Who didn't know that? They was having a financial crisis prior to last damn night. That's for damn sure. And last damn week. That's where Lori Lightfoot has paid in spades, in my opinion. And hopefully they live stream it on Thursday so that we can know what the heck it is that she has to provide. I would rather hear from her mouth.
It's unfortunate, but we have to make these tough decisions so that we can make payroll. It's politics, which is not, it's politics.
Girl, you ain't even say your own saying right.
The vote for layoffs was...
Wait, isn't Fiji water full of lead and she's still drinking it or something like that?
4-1, and it includes placing the deputy police chief, Louis Lacey, on administrative leave. The trustees blame Mayor Tiffany Henyard for overspending and mismanagement, and she accuses them of political retaliation. Tonight, the trustees also approved a credit card spending freeze, and they're considering returning the 4 unapproved SUVs that are part of Henyard's security detail. They say have cost the village $250,000 so far. They're also considering selling a building the village owns that has a police department sign on it, but it's never actually been converted to a police department.
There's no more money. Anything we can sell, we need to sell it. If you want to get outside, we'll sell you too.
Come on, Kiana, child. I don't know who she was talking about, but I got a feeling. Ooh, come on, child.
To a police department.
There's no more money. Anything we can sell, we need to sell it. If you want to get outside, we'll sell you too. Right now,
Trustee, that was
right now, you don't tell me what's out of order and what's not in order. We're not doing that today.
You tell him. Who the hell do you think he is?
Mayor Tiffany Henyard's top aide, Keith Freeman, was not at tonight's meeting, but Henyard announced tonight he is fired. She already fired him from the other government she runs, Thornton Township. Freeman has pleaded not guilty to a bankruptcy fraud charge, but tonight the trustees were trying to block his termination. They believe he's now a whistleblower, and firing a whistleblower could set them up for a lawsuit they simply cannot afford. There will be more news coming out of Dolton this week. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot is expected to present some of her financial findings in her investigation into Henyard on Thursday. So much more to come there. We're live in Dolton tonight. Jenna Barnes.
Thanks, Jenna, child. We'll see you again, child. Could they have sent Nate? Oh, wrong station. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Let me get it together, child. That is WGN. Shout out to Jenna Barnes. We back on WGAM from this morning. But hold on. But before we go on with that, you hear Lacey in the background where he's trying to tell Kiana when it's her turn to speak that she's out of order. Nigga, who do you think you are? You out of order, Lacey. Like literally and figuratively. How the hell do you think that you got the authority to be telling a trustee, an elected official, what they can and cannot say or they're out of order? He's full of shit. He is full of shit. And from what I understand, even though his ass got laid off, he showed up for work. That should be against the daggone law. I hope they get with daggone lawyer to find out what the hell it is that they could do about that. Because how the hell do you think you could come into this place? They won't even let people come into the daggone building, the people that live there, the people that pay the damn taxes. But all of a sudden, the person that got laid off is going to come in here because they feel like it. Oh, yo, you know what else I heard? I forgot to tell y'all, allegedly from Jedediah. Shout out to Jedediah Brown, child. Allegedly, Aunt may have had a heart attack. Allegedly. Okay. That's what he had said this morning when I heard him. Now, no one has reported it yet, so don't know if it's really, really true. But that would be half damn crazy if something like that happened. No, Decline Management, not Stan, Andrew Holmes. That would be half damn crazy and interesting. I mean, I never wish death on anyone or harm to their health, okay? Your results are your results. That's what I always say. But that would be crazy. Now, that's a rumor, and that is, I got that from Jed. And he be knowing sometimes, child. He knew about Keith before everyone else did. But I was like, I haven't seen anything, so I didn't want to talk about it. But child, shout out to Elise. Thank you, hun. She said, Messy, check Casey Cat's mess about old BBL. BBL Lacey. What? He got a BBL? I know you lying. Casey Cat said, I don't know, but all my hometown folks said he was on the job today. Yeah, I heard the same thing, that he went to work everywhere anyway, and said that they not going to tell him what he can't do. That's why I'm like, I hope that they go to Lori to find out what it is that they can possibly do. Because what they're going to do? Call the police on the police? What are they going to do? Call the police on the police? Well, like, what can you do? Oh, I can't take it. Nobody wants to listen. You know how you colors are. Come on now. Let's tell the truth. Shame the devil. Shame the devil. You colors don't listen to nobody. Y'all be going to work. Remember when Bernie Mac did that bit where he said, when we go on break, we break? You colors don't listen. Come on now. Are we gonna sit up here and lie?
Battle Mayor and the Board of Trustees. Trustees say the village faces a financial disaster, and they blame the mayor for mismanagement.
Eric is live in Dolton with the latest from last night's board meeting. Eric?
Well, good morning. There were actually two meetings held here last night, back to back, and both of them were contentious.
Shout out to Drake.
Last night's meetings were never going to be just business as usual in Dolton.
People around you that wants what's best for the people, not what's best for Tiffany.
People need, and watching as this village being ran into the ground.
For months, Dolton's mayor and members of Dolton's Board of Trustees have faced off over the village's finances. They accuse her of overspending, and she accuses them of political retaliation.
This village is bleeding. If these residents knew the truth, they'd hit the roof.
Board members laughed.
Tell them, child. I thought we already knew. We thought you knew. I thought we knew. What is missing? Tell us, child. Tell us.
Last night voted to limit the use of the village credit cards, lay off a handful of workers, including placing the deputy police chief, Lewis Lacey, on administrative leave. Several trustees accused Lacey of doing the mayor's bidding. He declined comment after the vote. Mayor Tiffany Henyard showed no signs of backing down.
This is targeted. This is harassment.
The board also discussed selling a village-owned building that has a police sign on it but was never converted, and selling Henyard's 4 SUVs used for her security detail.
We've spent almost $250,000 on these vehicles. If we keep the lease for the 5 years, which is 60 months, we would be spending $718,000. Most of them was signed without proper authority anyway.
You throw a lot of things up here that don't be true.
It's simple counting, baby. All you have to do is multiply.
Another issue board members are trying to square is
shout out to Kiana. She said, all you got to do is multiply. Carry the one child.
The employment status of Henyard's former top aide, Keith Freeman, who is now charged with bankruptcy fraud. Henyard fired him from Thornton Township, the other board she runs, but Dolton trustees consider him a whistleblower, and firing him would set the village up for a lawsuit. Henyard made it clear where she stands.
Where's one more lawsuit, child? Just toss another one on there. Who cares?
Freeman is fired from the village of Dolton.
Child, we got to go back to that because I can't believe that she put that out there knowing all them daggone TV stations was right there. She'll go and say all that. He fired, turn in your badge. Like, isn't that against some law of privacy, confidentiality that you just fired someone on national TV? Oh, my goodness.
Now, the drama will continue a little later on here this week. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot will present her findings to the board about the mayor's finances as well as where the town sits financially. We're live in Dolton. I'm Eric.
All right, Eric. Thanks for all you do, child. Moving on, child. Moving on. Let's go to ABC Chicago. Dolton Village Board places top cop. Is he the top cop on administrative leave, lays off 8 village employees? So that, if we didn't discuss that last night, that's why William Moore, Mr. Don't Pray For Me No More, according to Jason House, was up there with his soliloquy because he was mad that they laid his punk ass off while he up here in the middle of a government meeting talking about God. Like, ma'am, what? Ma'am, or sir, my bad. Sir, what? Child, nobody wants to hear this mess. You out. You do wrong. It catches up to you eventually. We've been waiting a long time, child. Good money spent, $400 an hour.
Board making significant personnel moves tonight, including placing Dolton's top cop on administrative leave. The meeting featured.
Why do they keep calling him the top? If this is the top cop, y'all are in trouble. If this is y'all's top cop, y'all are in trouble. Even though most of them, there was one oppressor that was a little cute in that one scene in the background, though. But other than that, a mess, child, a mess.
During chaotic moments that have become a hallmark of this village.
The level of the breaching of public trust is sickening.
The meeting nearly ended before it really began, after residents who'd already taken their seats
You guys have to go through the metal detectors so that everyone is secure in the building.
were ordered by Mayor Tiffany Henyard to pass through metal detectors.
You're just so petty and unprofessional. How are you okay with that?
In what's become a monthly ritual in this village under federal investigation and facing multiple lawsuits, residents called for Henyard's resignation.
We deserve a mayor that truly cares about our village and not a mayor that sees our village as her personal playground.
At the meeting, which was marked by repeated disruptions and people being let out, the board laying off 8 village employees, citing village finances, and limiting village credit card spending. Trustees and the mayor sparring over money.
Speaking to the accounting department, we are in a financial disaster.
Sometimes people have to follow the leader. Because sometimes the leader is the visionary. It is like quiet.
The board also.
Look at that. It's all a game. This is all a game. Follow the leader. You are not Eric B. and Rakim, biatch.
Sometimes people have to follow the leader. Because sometimes the leader is the visionary. It is like quiet.
The board also voting to place Deputy Chief Louis Lacey on administrative leave. Exactly why, the board didn't say publicly.
This is political retaliation.
This heated night, leaving many shaking their heads.
Y'all are being hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray.
Is that racist? Where'd she get that from? Joe, where you get that from?
Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot has been hired to investigate village finances. It was announced tonight that she will present preliminary findings at a meeting this Thursday night.
Watch breaking news on.
Child, they gonna be there. So if they don't live stream it, fingers crossed, Reality TV Chicago will at least go, because that's gonna be awesome sauce, and we're gonna be right there if they do. That is the plan on Thursday. I'm gonna give up yoga to make sure that I be there as long as somebody is live streaming. So that's the plan, because I want to hear from Lori's mouth, from her own mouth. We're going to be there for it, FYI, so look out for it. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you go ahead and like this video. And let me thank Chocolate Bunny in here, up in here, up in here. Thank you so much, hon, for your support. Again, always, always, always good to see you. Shout out to 5 memberships. If you got a membership from Chocolate Bunny, please make sure you thank her. Thank you so, so, so much, hon. I appreciate you. Always, always, always good to see you, hon. Let me see what we got going on here, child.
What the what? What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. And that's on who? Mary had a little lamb. Okay, okay, okay.
No, Celine still does not have a membership. It's not funny. But what Celine does have somehow, some way, and for some reason, to access to videos that I haven't even put out yet. She is always watching and commenting on videos that are not even out. And I'm like, girl, how is this possible? I haven't even premiered it. It's not waiting. It's just in my queue and she can see it. So don't feel bad for Celine. Don't cry for her, Celine, okay? She got some kind of white supremacy access. I don't know what it is, but child, it's crazy. I'd be like, who the hell is this? It's Celine all the damn time. So she's seeing everything early anyway, okay? Shout out to Casey Cap for another 5. I appreciate you. She said, Moore said he got $15K working part-time. He makes much more and works in the township too. He definitely does. I synced it myself. He over there trying to make people feel sorry for him. That man is making hand over fist, and that's why he was so pissed off. And the even bigger deal about that last night is for her when she said, I put a short up about it, when she said, y'all laughing because people getting laid off, y'all need the Lord. The all damn audacity. All the people that are suing her because she unjustly fired them, longtime employees, people that have been in Dolton forever, elders from the daggone town, maybe even the township, and she gonna have the nerve and the audacity to talk about somebody else needing Jesus and you happy to lay somebody off. You won't worry about none of them other people when you and Keith was laying people off. That's another reason why I say Keith might be an informant. We're gonna call him an informant, but that doesn't negate what he did, and he needs to still be held accountable. Even if he makes out with a deal, he still needs to be held accountable. He helped this mess along. So we're going to CBS Chicago now. Chicago suburb of Dolton dips into Tiff, T-I-F-F money for payroll, freezes credit card spending.
Moves out of the village of Dolton this morning, including personnel changes and a budget freeze.
Yeah, Marissa Perlman is live in Dolton right now with a breakdown of last night's contentious village board meeting. Marissa, this is really nothing new, though, is it?
Yeah, that's right. Good morning to you both. You know, chaotic moments have really become a striking pattern here in town, and last night was certainly no different.
You don't want to hear the truth. That's all it is. Y'all don't want to hear the truth.
Now, there were repeated disruptions and people being asked to leave in what has become a monthly ritual since the village was placed under federal investigation and is now facing multiple lawsuits. Neighbors once again called for Mayor Tiffany Henyard to resign. Now, the mayor laid off 8 village employees, citing financial issues.
The mayor did not lay them off. That was the trustees that laid them off.
8 village employees, citing financial issues and limited village credit card spending. Trustees say this will allow only the director of administrative services to use the village's credit card for board-approved spending. There will be a cap of $5,000 on any given transaction. The board also voted to place deputy police.
Listen, give me $5K. I'll be happy. Give me the credit card and tell me that I have a $5K limit every time I use it. Y'all, not a problem. Not a problem. I can do that. I can do that. Mm-hmm.
Police Chief Louis Lacey on administrative leave, but the board didn't exactly explain why publicly. Along with the financial issues, Mayor Tiffany Henyard brought up former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot's investigation. She's been hired to investigate village finances.
You guys have bills on the list as it relates to political issues, and you guys know you can't use government funds for political bills. Remember, they say we ain't got no money, but they found money for a lawyer. Remember that.
And we now know Lori Lightfoot will deliver a preliminary report to the public on Thursday with her findings. The board also discussed putting a village-owned property on the market. It was supposed to become a Dolton police station, but the village says that they don't have the money to make it happen. We know that there was no vote on that last night. We're live in Dolton.
All right, Marissa, thanks for the update, child. Thanks for the update. So it sounds like it's basically the same thing. What we found out is that 8 people got laid off. That's why Pastor William Moore was upset. Big Tiff is mad because their spending is down to $5,000 on the credit card. They've curbed the spending. You can't do whatever you want. Keith is up out of there. She fired him on live damn TV. She don't have him. I heard Kamal was in the place. I heard Heavy D Bigger younger brother was there and Mr. DOTTS, but they was on the low. You see Lacey acting half damn crazy, bent the hell over, back after all this time. Not that we missed him because we did not. Threatening women, right? But he ain't do nothing with that man that our new favorite gentleman, I don't know his name, that was up there talking about you and your wigs both need to be in jail. That may have been the line of the night, child. You and your wigs need to be in jail, okay? Child, Marissa is tired just like me, child. Marissa is tired of it. So let's go back to the meeting, child. Speaking of, look at these police people, y'all. Look at the town of police people. Good luck to these people, okay? Imagine trying to start on time, people upset. You say he got a BBL surgery. He need to get back surgery so he can stand the F up.
He's trying to clear the room. You ought to start a hell no, we won't go to. Hell no, we won't go.
Mr. Lee does not play any games around here.
Let's get this thing started. 6:15. Yep.
You know you always don't start on time.
You ready to go?
Let's go.
She's trying to delay it for her.
Meemaw got to get home. Child, look at her, looking at her paperwork. Shout out to Meemaw. Shout out to Meemaw and Paw for doing their part and being here through all this nonsense and sticking through it. Okay, we're gonna give them some of their credit, child. Look. Hold on. See, this is why we got to go back. Look at this jackass. You see my mouse? Look, in the middle of the back, okay? This is him going over there to turn off the mics because they about to start. Look at him.
The mayor is present. So the mayor is the rightful chair for the meeting, so that she would generally be the one to begin the meeting. Stepping in as Mayor Pro Tem, I will get the meeting started. Upon the mayor's arrival, she will resume that.
What's he doing?
So that way we stay with.
What's he look at him? What's he doing?
Said that we will open up this meeting. I'll ask Clerk Key for a roll call, please.
Look at. Oh, somebody called him out and said, "Look, he just turned the." Oh, they saw it. Somebody in the crowd just said that he went and turned the mics off. Look at how petty he is. And this is before. Maybe he knew he was on the chopping block. Maybe, I don't know. But this is even before we get to the part where they went into their closed session and he found out that he was on up out of there. That's 6 figures, no more chop.
Cut the mics out. William, stop playing with the stuff, man.
He wasn't even slick with it. They all saw it. Childish.
William Moore, cut the mic out.
Trustee Stan Brown.
Here.
Okay. Trustee Tammy Brown, present. Trustee House.
Present.
Trustee
Cut the
Hall.
mics off, y'all.
Trustee Norwood, present.
Okay. Thank you very much. We will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I'll ask all to stand and say the flag.
All right. Y'all want to say that Lacey got a BBL allegedly, and he was rolling around like this, child. That's what he was doing afterwards, child.
Thank you for allowing us to be here.
Ed, what are you looking at?
We ask that everything goes in divine order and that this meeting tonight be very successful. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Praise the Lord.
Take me to the King.
We are asking citizens to address citizens' comments. There's 3 minutes for citizens' comments before we hit the 3-minute mark, and we will waive Matthew just so that way you're aware of the time. But we ask anybody with comments or questions, please go to the podium and address the body. You got to sign in?
Do we have to sign in?
Oh, we have to sign in.
Oh, they cut the mics off. They cut the mics off. I don't care.
Ain't that Olderson right there?
He tapped the system off back there. Somebody turn it back on.
William Moore turned it off.
You ain't even slick. Childish. Games people play, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the meeting cannot start yet. The mayor is not here.
That's not true. No, sir. Mayor Pro Tem is here.
That's not the mayor. This is city mayor. Okay. We need everybody to step out. Okay. This is a special meeting.
A special Zoom meeting. They start at 6:15.
He just came up there. Now you're on the phone with Big Tiff. I promise you that's what he's doing. He just came up there to be difficult. You got the first one going, what's he doing again? Is he doing it again? Go and turn the daggone thing off. This one talking about you got to leave. Watch him now. Watch him. Childish. These are adults, y'all. These are adults in government. This is crazy.
Okay, thank you, media. Somebody respects us. Good evening, citizens of Dolton.
Good evening.
Hey,
We,
girl.
the citizens of Dolton, deserve better. We deserve a mayor that truly cares about our village and not a mayor that sees our village as her personal playground and her personal bank account. We deserve all of our elected officials to work for the betterment of our village without a personal agenda. And finally, in his absence, I was going to save this for the regular meeting, and I will repeat it if necessary. Andrew Holmes, you're going to answer me.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to answer the Dolton citizens. You work for me. My taxes pay your salary. And you owe me and the other citizens of Dolton a statement, not a confession of guilt or innocence, but in light of all the drama and the darkness that you have brought to us, you need to address us. It's just that simple. I asked you before to unask that seat out of respect for us pending the investigation. But you chose to be absent temporarily. So you will not, and I repeat, you will not play in my face. And anybody that agrees with me, please stand. We will play in your face because we will be at this mic at every meeting demanding a statement. Thank you.
Amen. Don't look for no Karen, child. Don't look for no Karen. Nobody cares. They only care about themselves.
I just have a question to ask. Do we have the fire chief here? Is the fire chief here or any other? I'm looking at.
Yeah, he can stand back there.
Because we have people that's outside and I'm looking at empty seats in this room. And I would like to know.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna talk about the empty seats. All right, let's move on. Let's see what Mr. Lee has to say, child. No offense, Miss Stubbs. No offense.
Greetings for everyone.
Hey,
I'd
boo.
just like to make everyone aware, in case you missed it, while we were sitting there in the front row, our acting police person, Lacey, or whatever, that gentleman, actually tried to clear this room, tell everybody to go outside and go back through the metal detector right as we were about to start this meeting. That, in addition to the fact that we had standing room, in this very village hall for years. So this 43-seat restriction is illegal. It's a violation of the Open Meetings Act, for starters. Every time they do this, everyone in here should write to the Attorney General and make sure you sign your letter and let them know, because
Right to who? Right, your letter to who, Kwame? Y'all think Kwame give a damn? You think Kwame don't see all those news reports that I didn't even go over all of them. So you think Kwame don't know what's going on? Has he come out here and said anything thus far? Has he issued a statement? Has he sent anybody down here? Has he done one damn thing? I'm thinking no. I mean, call him, child, call him. But I'm telling you, at this point, I don't even know what to say, child. I don't even know what to say. 43 people. 43 people. I know they've had more people than this in there. Maybe it's due. Listen, maybe Big Tiff is being cautious with regard to C-19. It's on the rise for y'all. If you didn't know, C-19 is back with a vengeance, allegedly. Okay, interesting around election time is doing this thing. Just FYI, just thought I'd let you know.
they have opened at least 3 files on this garbage that I know of. I'll make sure, because I check every freaking day. And at some point, they're going to have to pay for treating us like dirt. I don't know who they think they are, but they look at us like we're their children or something. You take that stuff back home to your house, to your children. We're not playing that with you all. You turn off the mic, petty. And you know better. You turn off the mic so we can't speak. You're violating our freedom of speech. Then you got people out here right now that came to their village hall that they paid taxes for. And we pay your salaries. We pay for this building, and you have the gall to tell us we can't come in here? Why don't you go take that straight back to your families too?
Amen. You get back to your family. But why isn't the metal detector always on? Is it like when you leave at night and you turn out the light, you got to turn off the metal detector? Like, that's crazy. You knew people were coming in. Why wasn't it on? What are we doing? This is the fumbling Keystone Cops. That's it. This is like the Keystone Cops. You knew there was a meeting. You knew what was going on. You knew there were people out here. So your Keystone Cops didn't know to turn on, flip the switch, so that it comes on and that you do all this, whatever they're looking for type stuff. Just chaotic for no damn reason. Need to get rid of all of them. All of them.
Good evening, everyone. Greetings in the name of the Father and the Son.
Praise the Lord.
Why don't you shut up?
This why not you allow everybody in? Mr. Moore, I love you, but you're on my time.
Oh, Mr. Moore is up there causing a hard time, but you love Mr. Moore, ma'am? All right, yeah, we need to listen to this. Come on, child. Come on.
Y'all done impeded on me, a citizen, long enough, so not today. Not today, Mr. Moore. I appreciate you, but not today. Greetings in the name of the Father and the Son. Mm-hmm. Greetings in the name of the Father and the Son. To every last one of us in this room, we are the creator. We are. He created all of us. I stand here today because I do everything appropriate in Dolton. I always have and I always will. I have had people disrespect me as an adult and a human being, first and foremost. None of you all created me. The Creator created me.
The Creator created her, y'all. Just FYI, in case you missed it.
I've had your employees like Mr. Moore, like he's carrying on right now, carrying on with me when I walk into this administration building. I no longer appreciate how the police has been allowed to intrude on my freedom of roam, my freedom of move. I came in and I put in a complaint. I see you all are letting employees go. I'm very much so hoping that it's one of the code enforcers that walked up on me on the weekend last weekend.
Ooh.
She decided that she was going to take her utility belt off her clothes to proceed to fight me on my personal private time.
Child, and you can't even call the police. Who are you gonna call? Not Ghostbusters. You gonna call Lacey? Miss Stubbs had a problem with one of the code enforcers on her lawn too. Like, what is this town? Somebody from the outside need to come in here. My 2 cents. Somebody from the outside that ain't got no connection to no damn body need to come in and start all over or something. Because it's a small town already. They all know each other. They all in the same businesses. They all went to school together. They all work in Thornton Township or the other township or the other township. And we've been knowing each other since. All that type stuff. A lot of impropriety, if you ask me. But this is crazy. You trying to fight this lady? Come on, code enforcer.
In this community, she needs to be fired. I filed a police report. I have a police report. It was recorded. This is unacceptable now. To the level of the breaching of public trust is sickening. And then you on people's tax dollars, you want to stand here and keep attacking people. Do you all know what evil is?
Who are you talking to?
You're the personification of it. But nobody says anything, right? Don't nobody say anything. I don't like it. My family don't like it. And let me spew something to you all. I ain't gonna make you up of my god doggone family. You do anything to my family members, I represent them. You're not gonna get anyone else. And if you all had any godforsaken sense, your conscience are horrible. And there's nothing you could tell me today about your conscience because you don't have one. I got trustees walking up on me and I hold my discernment. That's not from none of you all. Do you all hear what I'm saying here today? None of that comes from none of you all. I'm not angry, but since you all want to play with all this, I was born with this big mouth. See how what I got came from the Creator? None of what you all did. All of you all have wrong. And Kenyatta, I am sorry for saying this. How dare y'all use somebody that I did care about to call me for that April 8th crap? And I did it on purpose what I did, putting that video out. How dare y'all be that unsafe? None of you.
Child, what happened April the 8th? Anybody? Bueller? What happened? What video she put out on April the 8th? Did I miss something? Somebody let me know. Somebody send it to me. Let me know, child.
You all stood up and said one word. Okay, Jason might have came to the police department, but you stand up and you do nothing for these people. And then you want to stand out there and have campaigns and then you allow someone with a food program to carry on the way they did, gonna cost us another food program. Y'all better sell everything and everything y'all got. To you trustees, how about y'all unbutt y'all money? Because y'all still getting paid, right? Y'all still getting paid. As long as y'all keep taking money, you know better than what you're saying out of your mouth because it makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. You all allow people to encounter things that they never should have had to encounter. Then when they stood up for themselves, what did you all do? And all these videos of y'all out here talking with the police, y'all better learn y'all law. Y'all better learn y'all law because y'all didn't know the law. And the next time y'all get in front of a camera, decide if you want the camera to continue to run or don't say nothing at all because you didn't want to stand there and tell the truth. And then you bought Jedediah Brown in here. Nope. You bought Jedediah Brown in here. How dare y'all? How dare y'all think that was the appropriate thing to do? But y'all don't want nobody telling none of y'all stories now. So let me tell you a secret to your life. You had one before you got here, and it's easy to find that you're here.
Okay, I know we heard it, but I just heard it again. I'm just trying to. She has smoke for everybody. She has smoke for everybody. Okay, she the matriarch. You're not gonna tell her. She said, we not having it. She got smoke for everybody. All right, I believe that there's a lot of people that deserve some of the smoke. Okay. Including some trustees. I'm not sure why. Well, I know why, because I feel like they've been allowing a lot of the stuff to go on. Gotta be honest, okay? Now, because of Lori, they know what they need to do. Then that seems to me like maybe they don't know government as well as what some people think that they do. Even though this woman may look like she crazy, she did make some daggone good points. She's upset, clearly. I mean, she got to fight a code enforcer. Come on now, we're going to give her a break. Come on. She probably know these people because it's a small town. We all know each other. We went to school together. I know your mama. You know my kids. You know my grandkids. All that type stuff. She might know where some bones is buried. That's what I feel like she was just saying. I'm just saying. She even gave William Moore a little bit of smoke too. So she ain't on no side. Ain't nobody. I'm not on nobody's side. But I just can see all the craziness in Big Tiff, and I see some cracks too. That's all I'm gonna say is I see some cracks. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Two-Tone, let's go.
Why turn the mics on now? Right. That's what I'm talking. Y'all got no conscience. Keep doing her business. Tiffany, I love you. But let them keep on doing what they're doing. They're taking you down because they're tied to your signature on their paycheck.
And Mima, how you get to talk just because Big Tiff is in the room? What is going on?
They all taking her down. They going down with her. She making it even worse. Because when she won't fire them, she ain't making it no better. I ain't trying to defend that. You got your right to defend. I ain't even no debate. I just spoke my piece and I'm going to get it.
You turn the mics off, you can't get them back on.
Oh, he trying to turn the mics on now because Big Tiff is in the building. These are adults. These are adults.
You cut them off and don't know how to cut them back on. That's real talk. You sure he's not a sound guy? You shouldn't have touched it. Okay, struggling to get the mic back on. He didn't know what he don't know what he did.
All right. So embrace villainy is absolutely right. Shout out to you, hon. Jed did say that he is voting for Kamala simply because he's black. And I don't see how anyone could be saying that if they are in the middle of this. That's not me coming for Jed. I'm just saying anybody who's doing that, that's in the middle of what's going on here, that's crazy. Please seek some help. If you happen to be listening or you get by this video or somebody forwards it to you, please seek help because that's crazy. This is what you did. This is what happened right here. Or you didn't come out. Okay. 1,100 people voted for this woman. Let's give them 3,000 people came out because Riley Rogers got some votes. Let's give them 5,000. Let's give them 5,000 people because if there was somebody else that was in it. 15,000 people were missing. Allegedly. Okay. But now all of a sudden, Mr. The Lord, speaking for the Lord, can't get the mics back on. This is when all the mess happened with coming back in. I'm not going to go over that. So let me move forward, child. Let's get back to Two-Tone, child. Come on, Two-Tone. You got to make me, Ma, and Papa get up.
Mic's off.
You might get on, bro. Let's go.
Turn it on. Turn it on. There's a button. There you go. There you go.
Okay. Sorry.
That's your police. That's your police. Did you see that? Look. My new favorite person in Dolton. Look, this is your police person, child.
Turn it on. Turn it on.
Turn it on. It should have been on.
There you go.
All he's gonna do is move. She about to be knocked out. Look at that.
I'll start over. It's always
Keystone.
I mean, this is embarrassing. It should be. The meeting has started. If these were in fact the rules, why weren't you here on time? In your mind.
Why wasn't the police?
Yeah, why weren't you here on time, Mayor?
Girl, you know she ain't answering that question.
Or Chief Lacey, why weren't you here on time?
Girl, you know he ain't answering
that's
that
ridiculous.
question.
You come in throwing your weight around. You know, you should have been here. The meeting started at 6:15, whether she was here or not.
They turned your mics off, so people online can't hear.
Okay, well, you never know with Maura over there. I mean, that was petty. Just prove how petty you were.
They had a legal right to start the meeting, and you shut off the mic. What did you think that was going to accomplish? The meeting still went forward. So not sure why you did that. You're just so petty and unprofessional. How are you okay with that? How are you okay with yourself?
On our tax dollars.
Okay, I'll just repeat what she said. She said, on our tax dollars. I mean, why do you do that? Why do you think it's okay to do that? I mean, does your relationship camaraderie mean that much that you are okay with selling your soul? I mean, that's right. I just don't understand it. Stan Brown, I saw you on the way in. We had a brief talk. Just remember what we spoke about. I have faith in you for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I do.
Girl, I don't know why either. I do not.
I do have faith in you. You know, one thing I told you, you're a cold stepper. You know, I like that about you. You're a smooth stepper, but do the right thing, Stan. Do the right thing. You have people around you that wants what's best for the people, not what's best for Tiffany. Get off of that side and just do the right thing. That's all I'm gonna say. I have faith in you, okay? And I think that a lot of people want to give you a chance to do the right thing. Okay, we know it's in you. You're not cut from the same cloth as a William Moore. Okay, you have it in you. You have it in you.
The shade.
You know, Chief Lacey, like I said, you know, it's crazy the energy you bring. It's just so negative. These meetings without you were just, I'm not gonna say they were great, but it was just good not having you here. That negative energy. It was so ironic. You know, it was raining when we came, and it was a rainbow in the sky. And I was like, you know, I looked at it. Someone else, I asked someone in line, have they seen it? They're like, yeah. They're like, maybe that's a good sign. I said, that's how I'm taking it. How could you not take a rainbow as a good sign?
Ma'am, your time is up.
Is it really? Okay, all right. Okay. I'll be speaking part 2 at the other meeting.
My family even lived in this village.
Come on, boo.
I watched back in 1991 after they moved here in '88. My grandfather passed away in that home in Dolton. And just recently in October, I had to bury my grandmother. And the fact that I'm watching every day while I'm hauling hazardous materials, things that people need, and watching as this village being ran into the ground by this woman is pissing me off.
You're pissing me
I'm
off.
watching as this township is being ran into the ground by this woman.
This woman.
I'm watching as my alma mater, South Suburban College, the college that gave me a chance to go to college and be able to get my degree, being scammed by this woman. All these things I take very personally indeed. I love this town. I love this township. I love my school. And I will be damned if I allow anyone, particularly you, ma'am, scam, destroy, run into the ground. And while you're sitting there with your thousands upon thousands of dollars, the people of this village, the people of this township, the students at South Suburban College suffer. Absolutely not.
Nope.
I sit here and watch as one of your trustees sexually assault a woman and still sits on the board. He might not be here today because he's tired of hearing about it, but we're not going to be tired of saying it. Andrew Holmes assaulted a woman.
Allegedly, but I'm with you, sir. I'm with you.
He belongs in jail along with you, Miss Hayner, and your wigs. Because we don't know where the damn money's going. It's going to her wigs.
Officer.
Modern. South Suburban College. A college that gave me a chance to go to college and be able to get my degree, being scammed by this woman. All these things I take very personally indeed. I love this town. I love this township. I love my school. And I will be damned if I allow anyone, particularly you, ma'am, scam, destroy, run into the ground. And while you're sitting there with your thousands upon thousands of dollars the people of this village, the people of this township, the students at South Suburban College suffer? Absolutely not. I sit here and watch as one of your trustees sexually assault a woman and still sits on the board. He might not be here today because he's tired of hearing about it, but we're not going to be tired of saying it. Andrew Holmes assaulted a woman. He's alone in jail, along with you, Miss Hanger, and your wigs. Because we don't know where the damn money's going. It's going to her wigs.
Officer.
And the fact that these police officers murdered Alexis Wilson, who walked the streets and policed these streets, is an abomination. Her name is Alexis Wilson. She was murdered by the Dolton Police Department. This is crap.
Okay.
Leave this township.
This time is up.
Oh, no. I wasn't 3 minutes. I'm still coming.
Okay.
Hey, your time is up. Child, his time was not up. His time definitely was not up. They mad at the wig comment. Here's the police officer. Here's the oppressor right here. Have her do it. And Lacey, how come you ain't come down here and get in his face, child? He is like 2 times your damn size and he's standing up straight. Why didn't you come down here and get in his face, you punk bitch?
Who did you, a woman in a mental health crisis, just allow her to be strangled? I'll leave. I'll be right outside with the rest of the people when you violate the Illinois Public Meeting Act.
Oh, you going to have her escort him out? Why didn't you bring your punk bent ass over on down there? Nope, stay on back there, bitch. I tell you, you punk ass.
Her name was Alexis Wilson.
Yeah, get off, sir. Say that shit. That's right. Child, before this lady start, because she here all the time. Shout out to that daggone man for saying all that. For standing up to Lacey, for standing up to Tiffany. He ain't been here. At least we have not seen him. I feel like we would have seen him. He ain't said nothing. He basically said, I'm tired of your bullshit, and I'm going to call it the F out. You ain't hear her say nothing. She rarely says anything, except for whoever's next or your time is up. But you got Lacey out there doing it. Carry your punk ass down there, bent over. Carry your ass on down there, bent over. You the po, you the oppressor. I tell you, some of the things I tell you, punk ass bitch. Not this lady, you know I'm talking about Lacey. This is the lady that's been waiting for the wigs. Tiffany promising the wigs, but she got wigs, but she don't want to give the free wigs for the people that got cancer. But you supposed to go over there. I bet you she'll have them book bags, though. I promise you she'll have those book bags. I promise you she'll have those daggone book bags.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, girl.
So I wasn't going to get up and comment just yet. But I just wanted to say that on the back of what he said, this is really ridiculous. As a disabled resident in this community, the fact that you would even make us get up out of our chairs after we've already sat down and got comfortable to even go back through a metal detector because you wasn't here on time to say that, oh, they should have been let in. No, you should have been here to let us in. If you wasn't here to let us in and we were let in, that's on you. You should have somebody as a backup because you're the chief, right? So why is it that all of the residents have to go back out and come back in and be humiliated for her? For her. Because she's scared. What about us?
Ooh, you scared?
What about our fears?
Big Tiff,
what about our tax dollars? What about the rape that Andrew Holmes did or the sexual assault?
Allegedly.
Everybody is hurting behind this woman. Don't turn my mic. Don't turn it back on. Turn my mic back on.
You got this.
Anyway, like I said, stop turning my mic off.
Ma'am, if you're going to talk, you're running out.
I'm trying to talk. If he'll stop turning my mic off.
Girl, just talk. You don't need that mic, girl.
Your mic is working. Give me your mic then so I can finish my time. Mute me because I got a minute and 50 seconds. So mute me or stop muting my mic. Because I'm going to say what I got to say. And the residents don't hear what I got to say.
Say it.
So whether or not you want to try and keep muting people and keep shutting people up, it's not working. And Mayor Henry unasked that seat because you definitely go unask that seat. Your administration is definitely weakening it. No, you can't tell me.
Why does he keep interrupting? Why does he even keep interrupting? He's being a distraction. Shut the F up. But as soon as somebody says something while Tiff is talking, he ain't gonna say nothing. Well, she gonna say something for sure. Then gonna have the nerve to tell Kiana that she out of order. Sir, you're out of order. Who gets to tell you that you're out of order, sir? That's what I want to know. The all damn audacity. People can't even have their 3 damn minutes without you talking about what they can say. So now basically you're telling them what they can say. That gotta be against some law too. It has to be. Shut up. Isn't this Robert's rules or something like that, I believe? Something like that. Shout out to Casey Cat. I appreciate you, hon. She said Dolton, Cook County, and State Police Department were there. Yeah, Jed showed us that the other oppressors were there. Lacey went out the back door and told state troopers to come in and remove Miss Mary's. Trooper said, nah, we're good. Because he's a punk ass bitch anyway. He too busy with his new allegedly BBL to be thinking he's got something, then got fired. Now, child. Robert's Rules of Order. Yes. I mean, seriously, you're not even following any of that. Big Tiff ain't got shit to say about that. This is why I'm like, y'all stop with the you need to care. She don't care. She don't give a fuck. Let me say it right. She don't give a fuck. Okay? Not one bit. So stop looking for it. Stop looking for empathy, sympathy, or any of that P. It's not, you're not going to get it. So just don't even worry about it. They're not going to do the right thing. They're only going to do what they have to do, or they're going to do whatever they want to until they can't do it anymore. And then everybody's going to be sorry. But that's another reason, excuse me, that's another reason why all this forgiveness for Jerry Jones and Carmen and Chris and fuck that. No, you can talk to them and you can be nice, child. Forgiveness is a no. No, because y'all allowed this to go on all this daggone time and you went along with it. Sorry, y'all. I got to lump these trustees in there too. This stuff should have been done by the time we came in on this story. This stuff that they did last night should have been done when we came in on this story. It's been over a year or going over a year now, and we're just getting to this. And now you see how unhinged that Big Tiff is becoming. She losing, all the dominoes are falling for sure. But imagine how much money you would have saved if you did it way back then. I'm just saying, what the hell do I know? Come on, child, come on.
I still got time, so you can't say anything. I still have time.
Ignore
and you're playing
them.
with my mic.
You're wasting your time addressing
Why are you
them.
playing with my mic? I bet you anybody else get up here and say what she want to hear. They mic's not gonna go off. They mic's not gonna go muted. But when I get up here and say something, my mic's go off. My mic's go muted because you don't want to hear the truth. That's all it is. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. And the truth is that y'all need to unask all of them seats and step down today. I wish the FBI is around the corner so they can come and raise this place because all of y'all deserve to go to jail. All of y'all.
Okay, your time is done.
It is. So is yours. So is yours.
Yeah, my time is done. Shut up, ninja.
Yeah, I think it was getting away from the camera.
Good evening, residents.
Hey, girl.
Trustees.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany. I'm from out of town. I was one of those non-residents that Mr. Moore addressed at the beginning of the meeting. I asked these residents, did they want me to give up my seat? They said no, but they want you to give up yours. Tiffany, I want to make it clear because you think you're clickbait that I am not. I repeat, I am not here for Tiffany Henyard. I am here for the village of Dolton. I am here for Fania Dukes. I stand with Fania. And I want it on record that I'm here to ask Andrew Holmes, did he sexually assault that woman? Did he drug her? I don't need the rest of my time.
If you want to talk, go ahead and talk. But if you're revoking your time.
There he go again, interrupting. Where the rules? Where the law? Who controls him? How come Big Tiff ain't saying nothing? Listen, nigga, calm down. Let her say what she want to get it off her chest. It don't matter. Give her 3 damn minutes because shit, I ain't paying attention any damn way. Nope, none of that. He keep interrupting. Like, seriously. So then that will get you off track of whatever you're saying. You can't get back into your rhythm. Like, it's clear and evident. That's why I'm like, let's revisit some of this stuff. He is full of shit. Now, listen, I don't know Robert's Rules of Law or whatever you call it, Robert's Rules or whatever. So no one can say anything. So the trustees can't say anything. They not allowed to say anything, or they got to be recognized before they say, yo, let her talk. Give her time. No one is able to do that. The lawyer can't talk. So no one is allowed to talk. Tiffany, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Mr. Lacey, I would finish my time, sir, if you would stop interrupting me.
Tell him, girl.
Just keep talking. I'm going to keep talking. All I have to say is this village deserves so much more than what it's getting. From an outsider looking in, y'all are being hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray. And that's all I got to say, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Tuesday or Monday.
You got it, bro.
Start the clock.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, boo.
I hope that all is well with everyone this evening, and if not, I hope it will be after this meeting.
It won't be.
My name is Denasha Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
I've lived in Dolton for a little over a year.
Why?
I served my country for over 20 years in the United States Marine Corps, and I would like to thank everyone here for their service and the families that are attached to those who serve. I've had my experiences dealing with affairs of other countries for the good of their people all over the world, making sure that their way of life was protected because of our values here in the United States of America. And I'd like to think that it's not only for the best interest of those countries, but for the interest of ours as well. Although I'm originally from the west side of Chicago, Austin area, right? I decided to put down roots here in Dolton because this town lends to a certain peace that the west side could not provide for me. I believe that the residences of Dolton deserve better representation from its legislators, and that the people of Dolton and their leaders deserve to serve and be served in an environment that fosters better cooperation through legislation, communication, and transparency. I've seen what everyone else has seen through social media, and I've heard the voices around the village speaking of how they are frustrated with our legislative processes from both sides. I won't pretend to understand all the issues and battles that exist between the mayor and trustees beyond the clickbait or the motivation of the media outlets beyond the facts, but I do know that in the middle of it all, the constituents, the people of Dolton, are in the middle of the dysfunction that is being displayed by the very ones who should be leading our village towards better resources, programs, activities, and fiscal transparency that can all be the benchmark that we build as a consensus around the things to propel this village forward. We should all be working on how to get to yes together by taking a this and that instead of a this or that approach. One thing that everyone has in common in this space is passion for the city of Dolton. Passion to do right by it or passion to tear it down, but passion nonetheless. So I want to encourage the trustees and the city administration to do whatever it takes to channel that passion towards getting to yes and encourage people to strike the right chord to come up with much needed solutions to our village and to support anyone in the legislative body that's willing to do good for the people. And so I will support anyone who is willing to support the people. I would like to take these final seconds to announce my candidacy for trustee here in the village of Dolton. And I'm looking forward to meeting with any legislator that is willing to work with me as I embark on this endeavor.
All right, sir, your time is up.
in listening to this man and what he just said, first of all, he came dressed appropriately. He had his points written down. He gave his resume basically, and how the hell it is that he works basically. So he just basically interviewed in front of all these people. So the thing is that is anyone going to try to get to know him, get to understand what it is that he's talking about, get to understand what it is he is about, so that you can see if this maybe is the change that you really need, instead of putting the same people back in? That's not me talking negatively about the current trustees, but guess what? Sometimes you got to do something differently if you want to get something different. I'm just saying. I disagree, decline management. I think that he was trying to let these people know who he is, what he's about, and what he was trying to do. They should at least get to know him and see what's what. Because they can go ahead and take the same people and put them back in, and then when everything ain't the way that you think it's supposed to go, who they gonna blame then? I'm just saying. I have a feeling that they'll definitely get the same people in if they can get the people out to vote, meaning the trustees. I certainly hope and ain't got the all damn audacity to go and try to be reelected, though. That would be crazy to see. That would be half damn crazy. But at least he came prepared with something, child. Because honestly, listen, I know you Dolton people ain't gonna like this. Let me tell you something. The way he just came up and came through and compare it to Clean House 2025, no shade. I'm just saying he came a little bit more polished. Some people might think that that's a bad thing, but he definitely came a little more polished and concise, giving up his resume, talking about what should be done, what could be done. And he didn't talk about anybody. He made a point not to talk about anyone as well. Child, but what do I know, child? I don't know nothing. Moving on, because they about to do this with the, what was that, the police officer or something?
A copy of their report that they're going to report out on to my office so that it can be included with the minutes. And next day. Well, we won't be a back and forth, but I just need to, for clarification.
You just said you want to follow the rules. I didn't give you the floor. So my statement was my statement. I'm not going to make your statement. So we're going to move on.
You're not the only body here.
Okay.
I think you should respect us and allow each of us to speak.
It's not back and forth. We're moving on.
And we have one department. Thank you, Stacey Terrell, who faithfully submitted a report because he understands what the law is. He understands what the law is. And I am the keeper of the records in case you guys don't know. So the records stay with me. And I'm done. Thank you.
Just rude. Just rude.
Good evening, Mayor, Madam Clerk, trustees, department heads, and residents of the village of Dolton. This evening, I will give an update on the infrastructure projects that we are embarking on in the village. We will be doing a pavement rehabilitation project on 154th Street, from Dorchester to ML.
Call the roll.
Trustee Belcher. Aye. Trustee Stanley Brown. Aye. Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee.
Y'all telling me they couldn't have went to Dollar General and got that daggone tape that you put on the wall and hung that damn picture up of Kiana yet? Child.
A motion to approve the AP1 list. Motion.
If I can read this one into record as well. Corporate payments, August 5th, 2024 warrant list. Corporate payments of $1,237,156.44. Gross payroll for July 12th, $430,104.70. Gross payroll 7/26, $467,175.57. Melanie Fitness Center registered payments $1,244.32. Total corporate payments $2,135,681.03. My motion is to approve the bills as stated.
All right. Any discussion?
Well, I have discussion, I don't know if we have a second.
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 Motion in a second.
I have one point of discussion to come in. I want to, these lists, I want to give an acknowledgement to Trustee Stan Brown, who reached out to the administration and asked that
All right.
put the staff into a much more difficult place. So we wanted to put in some safeguards that can be reasonable for day-to-day activities while still acknowledging some of the challenges we feel are with the credit card. Thank you.
All right, Carver.
God, Rob.
Trustee Belcher. Aye. Trustee Stan Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown.
Aye.
Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood. Aye. Motion passed to approve.
Right, next on the agenda is discussion and consideration.
Still talking.
I said motion passed.
I wasn't talking. You started talking. And I just said motion was approved to approve items A, B, and C. Thank you.
Next, discussion and consideration to approve the sale of the village property located at 14900 Greenwood, Melanie Fitness Center.
Oh Lord, we about to start talking about this damn swimming. You colors don't swim. Come on now, tell the truth, shame the devil.
Make a motion.
Motion to.
Okay, so we're discussing it.
It's a discussion.
Okay, so I am the one that placed this on the agenda. And the reason that I placed this on the agenda after having a meeting with Conspiracy Office, Lauren, who is one of the account holders of ours. Everyone know that we are strapped for cash. And the Village of Dolton has the Melanie Fitness Center that is not being occupied. We see
Not occupied at all.
events and parties and everything else. There was a Dolton police sign placed on it, but we do not have the funds to make it a Dolton Police Department. So I am asking that we move forward to try to see if we can put this property on the market.
So they made a sign. They put it on the Melanie Fitness, which we did a video on that. Remember, they was in there shaking that ass. And so they put a sign on it so that all of a sudden makes it a daggone an extra police station. Child, is Lacey in charge of that too?
All right, any discussion?
I was just going to state that in the very beginning, maybe our first year here, I remember myself and Trustee Brown put on the agenda to sell it. And Tammy Brown, for clarification, right? We asked that we move forward with an appraisal. So our goal for the last 3 years, as a community, we want to be able to put properties back on the tax roll and actually benefit, because the more people that pay the taxes in our communities, the better. So we've been asking, and the time has come so that we can try to incur some of these expenses that they have been putting on the village. So that's the goal, to try to offset the spending. Thank you.
All right, anyone else?
Yes, I'd like to speak on that. At this time, I really hate to give up Melody. That's a nice area, nice facility for us to hold on to. And I'd like us to have more discussion on what else could we possibly do with that, and sometimes we can save it instead of us going into real estate and selling it. That's a nice piece of property. So we can have some discussion on that down the line.
So maybe we should propose that we have a county meeting, and then that way we can discuss it with the residents like we normally supposed to do, so that we can involve the residents and have this discussion, because ultimately it is a discussion that we're all supposed to make. But as trustees, our goal is to look at finances and see how we can financially benefit. So at this moment, it's just costing us. Even that sign on it, that was about $50,000. We can't continue to spend money when we're
A sign that says police costs $50,000. Child.
here today trying to make a transfer just so we can pay bills. It's unfair, it's a lack of prioritizing, and it makes no sense. Right now, we are bleeding. This village is bleeding. If these residents knew the truth, they'd hit the roof. So with that being said, I'm up for the discussion, but I'm ultimately thinking that we should bring it from the residents and see how we can make it more cost affordable.
Can I interrupt for a second? I'm sorry, y'all. First of all, please, thank you so much for being here. Please hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Brittany just said that we are bleeding. If you knew something along the lines, you would be amazed, you would be something, right? So again, they didn't know this beforehand. Like, I don't know if trustees are supposed to, who's supposed to know the finances, I guess is the question. Anybody from Dolton? Who is supposed to know the financing? Anybody? Casey Cat? Like, who's in charge of finances? Is it Tiff? Because if they just we've been listening to us here, okay, that don't live in Dolton, have been talking about this for over a year now. And they're just saying, as the trustees, and if you only knew, we know. We don't know exact, right? Obviously, I'm gonna assume that Lori, LL, the female version, has gotten so much that she put it in perspective to say, here you go. Where has that been? Who was in charge of that? Now, we already know that Big Tiff says it's a what does she say? Not a deficit, a surplus, I think it's called. We doing all right. It's okay. You don't know. We got this. You got that. Everything is all good in the hood, right? But hold on. Embrace says what happens is Tiff waits until Friday night to turn in the bills. So when they walk into these meetings, they're flummoxed. Agree. Okay. I understand that. But like up to this point, and thank you, hon. Then Judge Petty says, no, the trustees, Tiffany has essentially blocked them since September 2023. Kiana said, now they're in a rut. They need to show the trustees. So I do know that she locked them out of that system where they could. Actually, I think Keith is the one that locked them out of that system, which is another reason why they need to not be trying to let him off the damn hook. You got to remember what the hell it is that he has been doing to make sure that that they didn't know what the hell was going on. You know what I mean? We saw that too when the lady in purple said that in essence, she couldn't get access to anything. So they've been blocked out for a long daggone time. That's crazy. That's concerning. I can't imagine what's going. Oh yeah, she got Robert. Wait, don't Robert work over here too? That young guy, isn't he the financier over here or whatever the hell he is too? Where he at? I thought he used to sit up here too. There's too much overlapping, y'all. That's the other thing. It's too much overlapping. What's the law with can you work here and work here, especially when it's a political position? Because they be asking us that at my employer all the time. Are you politically affiliated with anyone? No, leave me alone. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing to affect my livelihood and my damn insurance. Y'all can have it. Judge Petty said, if you recall how Jason said the CPA was in the parking lot and not allowed. Not allowed in the building. The CPA is the accounting firm. This is too much. Shout out to you for the information. No, Tangenique Miller was the finance director. She looked like she don't know how to add any better than me. Was the finance director, and she has been MIA. She has been MIA since April 2024 meeting when she said they paid 122 banners in cash. I can't take it, y'all. I cannot take this. This just when we thought, it couldn't get any crazier, just digging more into the details. This is all the way crazy.
I like it. Okay, I just want to add on to that. Not only, it's also a liability. If no one is aware it's not actually a police station, people would actually go there thinking that it is a police station.
Who goes there?
If I'm in the frenzy and someone is chasing me and I go there for the police station, well, guess what? It's not a police station. So there's also a great liability. In the meantime, as it's sitting there, maybe the sign should be covered as well. So you don't give people that false narrative that it's a police station. It's not a police station. Again, the bag is empty, y'all. We've been saying that forever. It's dried out. You got to bring some type of revenue into this village.
Duh, yeah.
So we got to try to bring some type of funding. If it could be sold, if it could be salvaged, what could we bring there?
How come Big Tiff don't know that? You like when I say like all the businesses, it seems to kind of be a ghost town. Don't you want some revenue to come in so that you can at least continue? Like if you could do this under wraps instead of having to be seen, you could have continued to be fleecing everything. Nope. You got to be she wanted all this attention. Now she got all this attention. Now she mad.
And again, I agree with Trustee Norwood. Have a meeting. See what the residents want to do. Again, this is our community. It's not my community, it's our community. So we need to get residents involved as well as this board. Thank you.
Okay, so as it relates to Melly Fitness, I still believe it should be a police station. Our goal is to turn it into that. The board see fit if they would like to sell the property. I still think the people should have a say-so on that. I know when we did pick the sign up, a lot of residents was happy that the police station was closer on Sibley, and then that they can get calls faster. So my goal is still to do that, and what people are not telling you is it is in a Tiff district. That's where that police station sits in. And then also, when they purchase the sign, Chief Lacy, what account did it come out of? Because when they tell you stuff, they'll tell you where money comes from, what account, how they was able to afford a sign and turn it into a police station. It's different accounts. They not come out to the general fund or not like that. But they have to educate you before they just send you out and tell you something that sounded really big. And then before you start, Chief Lacy, another thing, we could have been using that area for the loans. I tried several times, put it on the agenda to allow them to fix the pool so that now the community can utilize it because it's been sitting there and we pay for it just to sit there. And we could have been giving swimming lessons to all the people in the community. But these are the things that I fight for that I would like to see within Dolton. Not just get up here and say, hey, today I just want to sell melons. Why? It's been sitting there for 3.5 years. So right now you just want to sell melons. Every time we come up with a plan, it's always somebody, excuse me guys, if you could, for 1 minute. We gotta hear both sides. So please, for 1 second. So,
All right, calm down.
So what I'm saying to you guys is that we would like to see a police station there. We have 2 fire departments, 2 stations. So now we would like to do the same as it relates to one is right here on Park and the other was off of Sibley. That's what we would like to do with the park. The board has to learn how to come and speak to that as it relates to what we can do it together, because that was the plan all along. Now you can tell them how we pay for the sign.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The sign was paid for out of asset. We have a state and a federal. It was recently brought to one of my commander's attention that said that our asset forfeiture was dried up. Our asset forfeiture is not dried up. We still utilize our asset forfeiture, and money is still being put into asset forfeiture. That being said, that's what that money was used for that. I also learned that there is an Tiff district to where that's what it can be paid for. Strategically, that would be a perfect location for it because our police station we have right now, we're pouring a lot of money into it. We need a new location. We already did blueprints from a licensed firm to where they went in, mapped everything out. It can be shown to you beforehand if the trustees want to see it. But to let that building go other than what it should be used for, then I think it'll be a big mistake. I think the residents of Dolton deserve the south side, along with the west side and east side of Dolton, deserves that location as far as.
Oh Lord!
We divided a line between police station and the pool. That way, the community can still have it as a community center to allow kids to learn how to swim. That was the whole plan for it. Still is.
Do the parents of the kids have any responsibility to their own damn kids? That's my question. Because no one paid for my kids but us to get them to learn how to swim. Nobody paid for my grandchildren but us in order for my grandchildren to swim. And you know where they went? The damn Y. Do they have a Y in Dolton? Bueller? Anybody? Bueller? Do they have a Y, or is Melanie Fitness the only pool that they have in town? If she's so concerned about pools, why didn't she build a pool as opposed to building a damn ice skating rink in effing Chicago? Child, what? She's fighting for this. There's a reason that she's fighting for this daggone thing. It don't make no sense to me.
Plan for the building because of people saying something. So we have to learn how to come together and figure out a way how to keep things like that in our community. I know that Mayor Shaw built that for
keep things like Melanie Fitness Center in the community that ain't nobody using and hasn't been used. Now all of a sudden, I thought it was supposed to be a second police station. Now you worrying about the kids being able to swim in the damn pool. They ain't got no outside pool in Dolton. Bueller? Anybody? Bueller? They don't have no community pool. I was going through the hood today. They got a daggone pool. So you telling me Dolton don't have one? If the hood that I went through on the way home from work today got a damn pool and all the colors was up in there, the many colors was up in there, help me understand Justice don't have a community pool. And you didn't have it open all this time, but now you want to sit up here and cry about this, Big Tiff? Girl, bye.
So when he built that building, it was in a community forever. So when we try to get away different things, we should kind of take a step back and say, hey, we probably can make haste with this and make sure that it works for our kids, because our kids is everything. But yet we have to give them the opportunity to be able to learn how to swim, be able to learn how to do different things that they go to another community to do. Because just like other people, all our kids go in another community, give them our tax dollars, and then
so in other words, but white people do it too. But white people do it too.
As relates to our village first. So we have to do that, guys. And all I'm trying to do is just show you guys a different way instead of just saying, hey, just want to get there. It's another way to do everything. But we have to put our heads together and come up with the best way for the community. All right, I'm done with it. Next.
Excuse me, before, since we are still in discussion, could you all get us the numbers? I know you all keep saying whether people told you all about to build out, no one discussed with us, right? So if you could give us the information in regards to the amount, the cost for the pool and the entire total, because I keep saying pieces and pieces, the deposit for 50,000 for the pool, then it's 34,000 on there. Can you come up with a total number for the pool and then an entire number for the amount of reconstruction to transform the fitness center into a police station? Because when I was a member there just a few years ago, I can't picture how we would knock all of those lockers down.
You know what? They should ask Dr. Umar to bring his skills on over there, and he can transform it from Melanie Fitness into a good pool center or even a police station, child. I do not want to listen to her carry on about this damn pool again, for sure.
And we still just get back and forth for nothing. That is my point. Synopsis, please. Thank you. Moving forward. Okay. Is there a motion? Is that second?
Dictator.
Is there a motion second? How long?
Dictator.
Trustee Belcher. Aye. Trustee Stanbrough.
Aye.
Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Trustee House.
Aye.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda is discussion of current policy.
So I add this on the agenda, and I guess we'll make a motion so that we can add this to transfer this to the committee of the whole also. And again, counties, let's go back to having 2 meetings per month like we're supposed to in our ordinance, and that'll prevent a lot of this, you acting as if you don't know. Because if we all have this conversation with the residents, they'll know, we'll know, and you'll know. This is a team effort. It's Team Dolton, not a one-man band. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, so what I truly believe, Trustee, is that you in particular want to decrease the fines because you got tickets on your house for the high grass. Your bushes want to cut, your grass want to service, right? So you might be a trustee about the stuff.
Is she allowed to say that type of information? Your grass ain't cut. You got fines on your house. Like, she just out here giving up all this information inappropriately in a government-led meeting. Patty, how does she know so much about what's going on with so many different people? How? Who's got time for that? Who's got time for that?
That put in an ordinance because she didn't want to pay fines for her rental property. So it's the same thing. You guys only pick and choose things that's beneficial to you guys that affect you. But you were talking about this a month ago. You were talking, please, you don't get removed. You don't get removed. You cannot do so. You don't get removed. And again, value subs, ex-trustee right there. She knew things for self. So that's what I'm saying. You have to do better. You have to do better than what you're doing. Okay, you got to order. You get removed.
Look at Drake BBL running on down there to confront the woman, but he wouldn't go confront that man.
If you don't like somebody, you can't be that out of order. You have to remove them. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave.
Hey, leaving.
Please leave.
Nope.
Please leave. Goodbye. You're out of order. Goodbye.
She wasn't even sick. She's sitting in the front.
You called her out.
Okay, goodbye. Happy stuff. You can exit. Happy stuff. Happy stuff.
Y'all gonna really grab her? Y'all gonna really grab her?
Where is Ben Crump? Where is Al Sharpton?
Meeting will be shut. She will be able to come back in. Do not leave. If she does not leave, the meeting will not continue.
He does not have authority to sit down for 10 minutes. You're violating my First Amendment rights. She's coming to me.
She's the one who calls her name.
She should not get kicked out. We gotta finish this agenda. Let's finish the agenda and come back. This is what she wants. This is what she wants.
I'm doing nothing. I'm here because of him.
Yeah, this is what she wants. She planned this. She planned this. Don't let her win. Do not let her win. Do not let her win. Hey, y'all. Tell you what, she wants to stop the meeting. Don't let her do this. She's trying to stop the meeting. She's trying to stop the meeting. She'll do so. I'm not going to her. I'm not going to her. She should not have to leave. But you know what? We need to finish this meeting because we got stuff in this agenda. We got to do. She did this on purpose.
That is in the name
Don't let her win.
and we speak peace. We speak love. We speak joy. Sit down.
Remember, we talked about this. We know what she's doing. We know what she's doing. We know what she's doing. She knows she's a weasel. We know what she is. It made no sense, man. She's ordered out. Nobody's even talking about her.
My lawsuit just went from 200,000 to 500.
I'm throwing my hands up. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Come on. I'm throwing my hands up. You see my hands, right?
Throw your hands
See my
in
hands?
the air. Pump like you just don't care. Throw your hands in a man or a woman.
You pushing on my arm.
Don't touch her.
I just had surgery on my arm.
Come on, me, Ma.
Come on, girl. Come on, don't let him play like this.
I'll make sure you talk.
We know this ain't on. We know this man that called her out. Y'all know she did this on purpose. Don't make her play us like this. And she called her name. Nobody was talking about her. She called her name.
Residents, can you guys please be quiet because we got real business to tend to in this meeting tonight.
Business.
Please. Okay. Chief Lucky.
If I want to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your business. Child, I can sing these songs all day long.
Oh, she's not going, Tracy.
Now let's just think about somebody else. This is what I mean by
This poor Mima right here drinking her Sprite like, child, she's saying, why did I come out here for this foolishness? This ghetto ass mess.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, can we get this meeting because we're behind. We lost out in the last one.
Trustee, unfortunately, until this young lady gets off the meeting.
Oh! Did young lady just leave?
Yeah.
There's a second young lady that wants to
Let her stay. I already left. Let her stay.
Where's all the outrage for how these oppressors are acting against black people? Where is Ben? Where is Al? Where are the protesters? These are oppressors oppressing coloreds. Where is the outrage? Ain't nobody coming down to Dolton, Bueller. Ain't nobody coming to help Miss Valerie and the other lady, Bueller. Ain't nobody coming through to protest when we see the oppressors on camera oppressing, going against the First Amendment law, the Robert Rules law. None of it. None of it. None of it. All right, my bad.
I'm gonna take this young lady to get up.
Okay, no. Let's go back to your seat. Let's go back to your seat. She's not doing anything.
Wait, that's all the meeting. Let's say call it.
She's not bothering anybody. Just go back to your seat. Stand down. Stand down.
Brandon Johnson, you don't have anything to say? You had all that ish to say about the NABJ and Donald Trump being over there with those women on the daggone interview at the interview thing. You ain't got nothing to say about this? Right down the street, where you from? Where you at? Where you govern? You don't want to intervene, Kwame? You ain't got nothing to say? Kim, you ain't got nothing to say? It's on camera. I know y'all done seen it. I know y'all watching the news. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up with that?
Tell the cop to stand down. Tell the cop to stand down. He doesn't have the authority to do anything.
Because she said something.
That's ridiculous.
So let me finish. You might as well sit it to me. Everybody's attention because.
Yeah, y'all laugh it up. I'm glad y'all
laugh it up.
Okay. All right, thank you. Okay. So, as I was saying, we were talking about the fees and the fines, and I know that you.
All right. Well, shout out to them, child. I've had enough of that. I feel like we've learned some things. All right. But, you know, Lacey did allegedly show up for work, even though he was basically put on leave. He don't care. William Moore, from what I understand, said that he's going to still work. Even if it's on a volunteer basis. That sounds a little lonely and desperate if you ask me, but child, what the hell do I know? Keith, I feel like everybody should still be holding these people accountable. They do not get a pass just because they finally want to cooperate. They only cooperating because they don't want to go to jail, allegedly, in my opinion. Keith don't get no pass. Rest of them on Thornton Township don't get no pass. And you know, don't count out anyone else that may want to run for office. That's my 2 cents to the residents of Thornton Township and Dolton, whoever is up for election, child. Don't just go with people just because you know them. Maybe it's time to get to know something else. Get to know that dude. There's little Doogie that look like he running for supervisor. Get to know that dude. There'll probably be some other people. Get to know them. You don't have to go ahead and go with these same daggone people, because at the end of the day, even though they might not be as bad as Thornton Township, these people kind of allowed these things to go on for this long as well. Now, I don't know if they were supposed to read up on it. I don't know who they were supposed to reach out to, or how the hell it was supposed to work. But just talking about it and getting online and getting the news people to come in, that don't change nothing. You got to get a hold of it. You got to get a hold of what the hell is going on. And if you're supposed to be taking care of the residents, then I'm thinking that what they just did last night should have been done sooner. But y'all, what do I know? That's just my 2 cents. That's it. That's all. Our girl Lisa said Google and the library. The library? We just talked about that the other day. I'm sure you were here, child. These people today, they don't go to the library. Let me see. Thanos is right is up in here. He said Messi and Thanos 2024. One of us isn't corrupt. Vote racism, child. You are crazy. Shout out to everybody that is still here. Please hit the like button. If you are still here, get into this chat. But we're moving on. The poll ended. And we are on Section 8 tours. Let's get a couple of those in before I be done with this because I'm ready to go to bed. All right, so I got a couple, but let's see how long it takes to get through. We're going to go to the girl from the other day. Let me just go ahead and say, okay, for all those that are big mad because we covering this, wah. I love how all these people think that everybody is mean because they don't support foolishness. Because they're not saying, oh, then you mad. You be big mad because we do not care. You mad at adults who can go out here and fuck, get pregnant, have kids they can't afford. But when the people who actually go out and work aren't on Section 8, aren't on food stamps, aren't on all these benefits, then we have to be the problem because we don't support this mess. And again, I know that in Project 2025, a lot of these programs are on the chopping block. I don't care. I don't care that they have kids. It's not my responsibility to care about their kids. It's their responsibility to care about their kids, just like it was our responsibility to take care and care for our kids. Nobody else's responsibility. If that's not what you want to do and that's not what your goal is, then maybe you should not have kids. But do your thing. Then you depend on the government. Then they don't do what you want when you want them to do it. Then you mad. Now you want to make your coin over here on YouTube. And if we reviewing anybody else's video, your video is up as well. So this is the girl from the other day. And she says, young parents of 4 babies. Young parents of 4 babies. Because the man is in the picture. And she put this up on here. I promise you his name is not on the daggone lease. So she's taking a chance to be on YouTube and get some attention, allegedly, so that she could maybe get a YouTube going, child. I don't know. And then if she loses it, she'll be back up on here and we supposed to care then. I promise you I will not care then either.
Today I'm going to record and it's going to be me and my little babies hanging out. So far, I am doing my makeup. I made us breakfast, and I made a little short of the breakfast I made them because it cost like 15 cents to make. I got my coffee. So, yeah, I'm going to get these little kiddos out of the house soon. I'm just tuning in. I have not finished my makeup, but I'm going to. And I got my hair cut the other day. I got it professionally cut. So, my plan is to start a new hair care routine, which is going to consist of washing my hair once a week, braiding it before I go to bed, and spraying rosemary water on my hair twice a day. And before I wash my hair, I'm going to do the rosemary hot oil treatment, massage it in my hair. So I'm going to be religious with this and see what it does for my hair. So yeah, I made the rosemary oil and rosemary water from scratch. I bought this big bag of organic rosemary leaves off the Walmart.com website, and I used that to make both of them. They turned out good, so I'm excited. I have a bunch of little these mason jars of the rosemary oil, and the carrier oil that I used was cold pressed extra virgin olive oil. So all the good stuff.
Any white people here know what she's talking about? Because I have no idea what this woman is talking about. Not near none. Not near none. This is what you're doing all day. So ain't no looking for a job. Ain't no trying to bring in the income that's going to help you pay for your own place so you can get up off of Section 8. Because it doesn't seem like a lot of people want to get up off of it. Just be on it forever. She about to have another kid. I don't know if she had a baby or not yet on this video. I don't know how old it is. So those floors look great. Those floors look great, y'all.
Little Caesars. My baby daddy's in there getting a couple pizzas for us. We got all of the kiddos. We're going to take our pizza to the park and eat. We just want to do that. So it's whatever. We're about to go to the park and have fun. And maybe we're going to go fishing. Because you want to go fishing, huh? Yeah? What are you doing, boy? You tired? Okay. I was going to say too damn bad. Guys, look, we're at the park.
We're at the park. About to eat a pizza.
It's a baby acorn, yeah, because it's still green. It hasn't grew all the way. Yeah. Yay, we're at the park. No, yeah,
Here's a baby piece. It's a baby piece. Thank you, God.
Yeah, thank you, Jesus.
For baby Bo.
No, I asked them if they had made the soft cotton ready, and they said no. They don't make nothing cotton ready unless it's
No.
You want the pepperoni off of it? You don't want it?
Guys, look at this. Guys, look at this. This is a dad piece.
Child, he got that pizza right on the damn. Oh, white people. White people. Where the napkins at? Where the plates at? Ew. Ooh. Jump in. Nice and green.
We don't run down hills, and I'm too pregnant to run down the hill, so I'm not going up there. Oh no. That was hard. That was hard.
Oh my goodness.
I promise you the comments will say, why are you mad at a family that's together? Why are these comments saying that there's something wrong with a family being together? Sound like somebody that don't work. Sound like it looked like they need to get a job. How about that? He need to get a job. You think his name is on the lease? I'm pretty sure. You think his name is on the Section 8? Pretty sure it's not. But child, keep telling on yourself, child. Keep telling on yourself. Clean that mirror.
And all the babies are asleep, so it's time to chill. And I'm gonna shower.
You've been chilling. What are we talking about?
Chill myself.
Good night and God bless y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. Moving on, child. Moving on. So this one is single 2023 empty apartment tour. Our new home. Single mom, new beginnings. Child, this is really a thing.
It is 8:16, and y'all, I've been up. I woke up like at 7:30 to get ready. Right now, I'm on my way to my dentist appointment. Like I told y'all last night, that I had a dentist appointment today, so I am on my way there, and then I gotta get my keys. Me and my baby are moving. I cannot wait till I show y'all this apartment, okay? And yeah, so I'm not gonna be rambling. I'm just letting y'all know it's the next day, what I'm doing right now. And yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna hit y'all up when I get to the apartment. Hey you guys, so I am now in my new apartment. Okay.
Do they all do the same damn thing?
I'm gonna flip the camera around and I'm gonna show y'all how my apartment looking. Okay, we're gonna do a house tour of how my new apartment look. I love it. 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 Okay, y'all. So no with the rambling.
Oh my God, Sasodi, I can't take you. He said she has an intense sideburn. I'm done. Oh my God, I can't. I see. I didn't. I saw it. I was ignoring it. I was ignoring it. Here you come. I can't do this with y'all. I cannot.
Show y'all. So you guys, this is the front door, and this is.
Why do they always show us the door like we don't know what a door is? I can't do this. I cannot. This is so.
The dining room area. So when you walk in, it's right here, and come this way. This is my living room. I love that it is hardwood floor in the dining room. Back there and on this side of the apartment, because my baby making a mess when she eat, y'all. But I love it. The patio is real big. Okay, and it has a storage. But this is how the kitchen is looking. I have a barbecue Lord. I love that I have a breakfast bar. And this is how the kitchen looks. And y'all, my refrigerator has a ice maker. I am so excited. I don't
Okay, child, whatever floats your boat.
even know how you use it, but it has an ice maker. Yes, baby. And here goes the stove.
Oh God,
and it comes with a microwave, a big microwave, okay? That's what we talking about.
Shit.
And I love that it got
it's electric.
A clock on there.
It's electric.
I guess it has that though. I don't know. But here goes the cabinets.
Those are cabinets, y'all.
Now I love that it come with a microwave because I have more countertops to do what I want to do with it. Don't have to take up countertops to put a microwave on it. And I also love how y'all it got this. It got a spray. I love that. These come out. Ooh, it do. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now, a lot of people might make this a coat closet, but I'm going to make it my pantry. I'm going to buy some more of the racks from Amazon, and I'm going to put about 2 more or maybe 1 more rack and make this a pantry. Oh, this for the kitchen. And come down the hallway and to the right. This is the utility closet, and then this is the bathroom.
Wow. This is the bathroom.
And I love this. This will be my baby bathroom. And it comes with the medicine.
Right?
Y'all too excited. Oh, okay.
What?
I love the big. I wish I had this countertop on. Oh, baby, we need to do some cleaning in my bedroom. But it comes.
I never want to see those countertops ever again in my life.
With another big closet. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm too geeked up. And then this right across is my baby room. And it's so much bigger than the room she have now. And then this is where the washer and dryer are gonna come. They haven't came yet, but they're gonna come to input that. And then this is my room. With the bathroom double closet. And this is my room. Don't you see how the countertop is like so little? But this is
the same countertop.
Toilet is real low. But it's cool. Hold up.
Oh my God. And always.
But you guys, this is it.
That's it, y'all.
For the apartment.
That's the apartment, y'all.
So y'all, this is it for the apartment. I hope you guys really like this video.
Loved it.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah. So now y'all, let's move this stuff in here because I have a lot. And
oh, Lord have mercy. Do I have one more? I can't take it. I can't take it. This is so stupid. This is the thing. Like, of all things in the world to be bragging about, okay? I don't know how long I can take this one. This is this Atlanta? It looks like Atlanta. Projects apartment. Projects apartment tour. Let's take a look inside. Furnished by thrifted clearance and free items. I don't know that this is Atlanta. Let's just go ahead and assume.
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Come on, intro.
Yeah, thumbs up, and please consider subscribing.
Girl, can we
rated for a year and a half. And baby, this is where my coin with my husband. We've been separated for a year and a half. I'm going through get for $1,040 in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, this is on the low end. I'm going through, well, actually, I'm in the process of a separation with my husband. We've been separated for a year and a half. And baby, this is where my coins took me. I drive bus professionally, but I'm currently out on a sciatic nerve.
You don't own the bus.
So girl, let's get into it. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. And as soon as I said, okay, I'm gonna do it today because I'm having a procedure tomorrow, my grandbaby, her girlfriends come over. So I am a 54-year-old grandmother. I'm currently raising my 2 grandkids, 4 and 11, Lauren and KK. So let's get right into it. So
child, God forbid, my kids got to be up out of here for me to take care of them damn crumb snatchers. I'm not going to be able to do it. Praise the Lord that everybody is all good in the hood. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So this woman is older than me, and she acting just like the women that we just saw, which looks like they were in their 20s. I can give them a little bit of pass because they're in their 20s. This is what we doing. And it's called Project Apartment Tour. Like,
this is the door.
Oh,
janky. I don't know what it's protecting, but I thank God for it. It has the
child. That's a door, and that's a cheap lock or something, child.
One lock. That deadbolt, no doorknob lock, and it has a peephole so you can see if somebody's coming in. The paint of the colors of the walls are not really to my liking, but hey, it is what it is. So when you come in my living room, over here is a bunch of plants. I'm a plant mom. I love plants.
That's nice.
And then I have these shelves.
Fresh air.
Now let me just tell you, I am a Goodwill girl. I'm a Goodwill queen. I'm a secondhand. Everything I have is either thrifted, clearance, free, or for the low. Okay? So these shelves, I got these shelves from Walmart. They were regularly $149. And I got them for $30. And I have 2. That's another shelf right there. This TV, this is a 70-inch. At the time, the videos were going for like $800, $900. I got this from South Carolina when I was visiting my daughter. Not South Carolina. She was in South Carolina, but we drove to North Carolina, and I got it for $300. This is a $1,000 table. It has the other table at the bottom. This is literally a steal. I got it for free.
Nice.
This is the table. You can see the crack right here. I got it for free. When the guy ordered it, the top piece came broke and the bottom piece was chipped. So he had it on let go. And I was like, I'll take it. And I drove over there and I got it. This piece right here is completely gone. So I put this in here. You can check out my channel. I will link a video of how I put this table together to make it look, you know, cohesive.
Crafted.
So this rug, I brought this rug. This is a $300 rug. It needs to be clean. But I brought it. And I paid $50 for it. I love this rug. Okay. And that's the opening to the table. This couch, I was at my aunt's house. And the lady was giving away this really nice leather couch. And so I got it for free. I thank the Lord. So that's that on the couch. And that's really the only piece of furniture that I have in here to sit on. I would, the space is just not big enough for a 2-piece space, 2-piece or sectional. So, you know, I got this picture from Goodwill. It was originally $129, oil painting, brand new. I got it for $12.99 at Goodwill in Delaware.
Maybe she should do a channel on bargain hunting. Maybe that's what she should do, you know?
As well. I'm in Jonesboro. I got it from Buckhead, in Buckhead.
Right.
So
Kevin Samuel.
Just some little knickknacks that I have up here. This was my gift to myself.
Oh.
Okay, just in some books. I love reading. Okay, these are books that I've read. I haven't read this one. And of course, I haven't read all of this one. But I read this one. All the rest of them I read. So this is Viola Davis, Finding Me. And this is Michelle Obama, Becoming. Think Like a Man. I haven't watched it. I really, I didn't know they had a part 2. So over there, this is a jewelry stand that I got, a jewelry chest.
A what?
And whoa. And I got that for $5. That's Bombay. And that is, how much was that? In the store, it was like $100. So this table.
She's not allowed to be on Kendra G. She's separated. So she's married. So you're not allowed to be on Kendra G if you're married, allegedly.
Oh, it's a little crack in there. Or it's not a crack, it's something in there,
All
but
right,
it's not a
we'll get
crack.
to the next
'Cause
one. Girl,
I be calling them girls
keep
up out of there.
bargain hunting,
My
'cause
uncle
we
gave me this fireplace in here, or they watch TV. They have a TV in their room, but they eat in here. So this is where I have them eat at.
There's a lot of shit
These
in
are my
here.
cabinets. These how they look on the outside. And up here, I keep my medicine because there's no medicine cabinet. So I keep my medicine up here. Those are some noodles in that little container right there. And then over here is just some food.
Oh, food, yo.
Thank God for food stamps. So I tried to do a little design, a little something. It started coming loose over here, but I'm going to fix that just to kind of spruce up the place. These were some gadgets that I had at my house with my husband. And this right here, it says, give thanks unto the Lord. 1 Chronicles 16 and 34. So that is, I just love inspirational stuff. These are my dishes. Nothing fancy. I like to drink out of wine glasses. I do not drink, ladies. I need to put that back up there. It fell.
Drink.
I noticed that one of the cords, a piece of the wiring was cut. So I didn't want to leave it out. Now in this apartment, lady, the washer and dryer is in the kitchen.
Oh.
So this is the washer. I actually did a load of laundry that needs to go into the dryer. So
Where is that?
Up here is some oil, some roach spray. You're in an apartment. What's this? Broth. I ain't even looked in this cabinet. Boy, if I wouldn't have been doing this video, I wouldn't have knew that. So it's not a lot of counter space.
We're just out here saying anything, telling all our business, and somebody gonna act like I'm doing something wrong while she run off at the mouth, child.
Oh, this is the washer. I actually did a load of laundry that needs to go into the dryer. So up here is some oil, some roach spray. You're in an apartment. What's this? Broth. I ain't even looked in this cabinet. Boy, if I wouldn't have been doing this video, I wouldn't have knew that. So it's not a lot of counter space here. So what I do is I just put my rack up once I finish with my dishes just to make it look more, spacious. I have the microwave over here. This is just some utensils. Right here it's just laundry stuff, the bootleg game, some other detergent. I don't have a cat, but so
girl, go to Dollar
this next section is gonna be kind of odd to some of you guys. Now look, when I departed, I took all of my pots and pans.
What?
So I don't have anywhere to put them here. In my house over there, I had plenty of storage. Over here, I do not. So what I do is I just put it all on top of this deep freezer. This is a deep freezer. That's my doggy Zoki. Okay, yeah, my apologies. My camera said no more storage. So anyway, I got a camera, but that's a whole different story. So over here, like I said, I keep my pots and pans over here. This is my blender, my big pot. What is this? This is the air fryer. So, and that's what it is. So now this right here, you might be wondering, why do I have a bed in the kitchen? Well, my grandson, and that was the dish rack. I told you I have to set it over there when I'm finishing. That's the top.
That's the top of the fridge.
Now this is my refrigerator.
Oh.
Pretty decent sized refrigerator, for an apartment. And I always have a bunch of food for the girls. The freezer. The deep freezer is full also. I don't know why. I told this girl to put this stuff up. She put the whole bag in there. So over here, I have a countertop table. This is my grandbaby Lauren.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? What that mean?
I don't know.
Girl, bye. So up under here is just a storage for more food. And this is what I had in the middle of my kitchen at my house with my husband. So I just kept it. Like I said, the TV, this is my toaster. This is the bottom of the blender. I just haven't put that as a matter of fact.
The bottom of the blender,
Let me
y'all.
just put it back on here now. I just hadn't put it on there. And so over here, that's storage up there. That's some china that my uncle gave me and some more storage stuff. A lot of to-go bottles up there, different things like that. This the dryer. And I keep different stuff over here, my broom, my mop, my vacuum. And so that's what's over there. So this is the stove, which I also use as storage. I also use the dishwasher as storage. I love having a variety. One day I might not want to eat out of a glass bowl. One day I love different coffee cups. So I like a bunch of different stuff. And like I said, I'm a good girl. I need to pour something to drink. I'm thirsty. So I'm always picking up little knickknacks. And then right here is just where I have all my big utensils that don't fit in the in that little Tupperware thing. So it's small, it's compact, but I make it work. Okay. I just kind of make it work with what I have. Okay, y'all, let's go into the bathroom. Let me just show you the hallway. Now, this is my catch-all. Look, if you tuned into this channel, we family. You get what you get. Now, coming through the hall, you might drop off something, pick up something, but this is what it is. I try to use the 2 bottom shelves for shoes. It don't always work out like that. So this is my catch-all. It's shoes, is everything on here. And those are the shoes at the bottom.
I think I understand the separation. I think she is a hoarder, for real, for real. This is crazy. And let that dog out.
Bathroom.
We got a TV in the bathroom.
This is the bathroom. It looked horrible. But I did in here, I redid the counter and just added a couple knickknacks from the thrift store, Goodwill, Value Village. The shower curtain was new. This is a regular lived-in house, ladies. Then my grandbaby toys. And this is just some knickknacks over here and a rug, just to kind of spruce it up a little bit. Okay. And I found this TV at the Goodwill for like $23. So that's the bathroom.
Yeah, girl.
This is the girls' room. This is Kennedy's dresser. This is Lauren's dresser.
Names too.
They both have beds and they share a room.
With a mom,
okay,
daddy.
And they both have a TV, so everybody has a TV. And they put little knickknacks down here. So, yeah, this is the girls' room. Okay, ladies, we've come to my room. Like I said, this is a regular house, regular stuff. Okay. That's my treadmill. I got to put that 2 screws, I think, back in it so I could use it. But that's my light. It just kind of moves all over. My dresser.
What's going on around here?
This is where I hang clothes. These boots right here, I'm supposed to be giving to Alanda Madeline. Y'all have not checked her out. Okay, yeah. So like I was saying, girl, this camera is not letting me be great right now. So over here is just a bunch of stuff that I have. That's me and my husband. I still love him. So here are some of my favorite purses. This is my DKNY. This is also DKNY. This is my Chanel. This is my YSL in my head. This is a real YSL. I was gifted this from my daughter. This is a real Gucci. I was gifted this from my daughter. And just some little knickknacks I have. She gave me these purses too. They're all the 3 the same. That's another catch-all. And
there's a lot of catch-alls around
over here. I'm sending this to my sister. I brought this off her offer up. I brought this mirror secondhand from South Carolina. I drove it all the way back. And so this is just some hats. I'm a hat girl. You know, I have short hair. And this is another catch-all. And these are my nightstands that I got from the Goodwill. They're $1,200 nightstands. They're really like side tables, but I use them for nightstands. My bed also I got from there. So, ladies, and this is a rug. I got this rug for free. I just wanted to kind of spruce up the room a little bit.
Nice.
And this is my bedroom.
Oh, nice.
Real regular, real everyday, real living. This is my mother's voice. My mom transitioned in 2018.
Rest in peace to mom.
December 3rd. That's my mom's voice. I love to press that and just listen to her. So, ladies, this is it. So thank you for coming to my...
Ladies, this was for you. And I don't know that she's definitely on Section 8 or not, but she put this up here. She said Project Apartment Tour. She put that up here. So this might not be Section 8.
A house tour, project living, affordable living. You know, where you're at may not be where you want to be, but that's not your final destination. Keep trusting and keep believing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Deuces. Can I clean it up? What the hell I got to do with that mess, child? That child, anything. Just put anything on up out of here. Anyway, so that was what's going on with me, Ma. All right. Projects Apartment Tour. And you got to see all the thrifted, the clearance, and the free items, and the catch-all here and the catch-all there. It's a catch-all here. It's a catch-all there. It's a catch-all, a catch-all, a catch-all, a catch-all. Anyway, I'm done with it. Between Big Tiff and Dolton and these heifers, I'm done. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to get some wine. I'm not even gonna lie. I've had enough. But this was it. Listen, we had to go over and get some clarity on the Big Tiff stuff. There's more videos, of course, that are going to come out about that. Now I got to go see who this damn vice president pick is and see if he got an agenda up. Maybe we can learn something about what they're going to do. Trying to get to the meeting for Thursday information. Somebody said that Thornton has a meeting tonight. They did change this. They do change their schedule for the summer. So I didn't see anybody speaking on it. So I don't know that there really was one. If it is, I haven't seen anybody live stream it. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much. Shout out to everybody who is here, who was here, who's on replay. We got those likes up pretty good. Shout out to the 700 plus people that were here. I appreciate you. Everybody, please, 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 on the way out, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. If you are new, I might not come on tomorrow if we're going to stream on Thursday. I'll let you know. So make sure you guys notifications on. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that donated today. Please, if you have not, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. No outro. I see you all in the next one.